Second, I thought he was halfway, and I just had to get it in before he got there. But I guess everybody was in the right spot, right time, and made the play to end it.
That's Michael Harris II after his amazing leaping catch double play to seal the victory in Game 2 of the 2023 NLDS. Catch the next great moment on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang. Today's phrase is ducks on the pond. Do you know what it means? Ducks on the pond. When 2 or 3 runners are on base.
3 ducks on the pond. Ozzy, Nicky, and Marcel. 2-2. Ground ball. Diving stop, but everybody's safe.
Expand your vocabulary with the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
The first postseason game for Roy Halladay. He winds the 0-2. Swing and a dribbler out in front of the plate. Ruiz out to get it. The throw from his knees. It's in time, and it's a no-hitter. Unbelievable. Ruiz and Halladay embrace, and the Phillies again celebrate around Roy Halladay.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB.
Copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Atlanta Braves and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves.
Hey everybody, Buck Bellew here. When the Braves don't play at 7, join me for the new Buck Bellew Show here on The Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Spencer Strider and the Braves fan out across the field here in Sacramento. No score into the bottom of the first inning. Lawrence Butler climbing in. He's gone 2 for 8 with a couple of homers in this series. First pitch that he sees from Strider is a ball outside. Great to have you with us. No score in the bottom of the first. Alongside Nick Green, Ben Ingram here with you. And it's the rubber game of this series. Braves have Strider on the mound. Kicks and fires the 1-0 pitch. And Butler takes a ball high. Here's the leather for Atlanta. Matt Olson at first base. Ozzy Albies is at second. Nick Allen, the shortstop, and Austin Riley is at third base. We'll address the outfield after the 2-0 pitch to Butler. Righty-lefty matchup, and Butler squibs one out to second. On the other end, Ozzy Albies. No problem for him. Throws to first base and 1 down. In the Braves outfield, Jerkson Profar in left field. Michael Harris in center. Ronald Acuna in right. Sean Murphy is the catcher, and on the mound, the 26-year-old right-hander Spencer Strider. 6 feet tall, 195-pound right-hander from Knoxville, Tennessee. And he's making his 11th start of the season. He's 3-7 with a 3.93 ERA. His last outing was on the 4th of July against the Orioles. Went 6 innings, gave up just 3 runs, but took a loss. That's whacked into left field by Brent Rooker down the left field line, cutting it off with a knee-first slide shot of the warning track Profar. Up on his feet, sends it in, and by the time it hops over to second base, it's a double by Brent Rooker. That's his 3rd hit of the series and another extra base hit for Brent Rooker.
Jumped all over first pitch fastball for Strider right down the middle. He's been really good about hitting spots. Still have to hit those spots, especially against these young guys who like to swing early. Nice play by Profar, but couldn't get the runner at second.
So the A's have a man in scoring position for Nick Kurtz. He had a big night in game 1 of this series. Hit a grand slam, also had a double. And he'll take a slider inside. 1 ball and no strikes. For Strider, he has lost his last 2 starts. 1 against the Orioles, 1 against the Phillies. In his last start, he allowed 2 home runs after not giving up a home run in his 5 previous outings. 1-0 to Kurtz. Low and inside, 2 balls, no strikes.
And you mentioned that home run ball. That's been a huge problem for him when he's gotten in trouble. Everything's been really good recently. The 2 home runs last time out were accounted for all 3 runs. But it's been those mistakes middle of the plate, especially belt high. That's where they take advantage, hit out of the park.
No score, bottom of the first, 2-0 pitch. Just a little low of the slider. You know, when it comes to Strider, you focus on the fastball and his slider. He's got a curve, he's got a changeup, but it's really all about the fastball slider. And you gave me a note on his slider usage in that last go-round. I'll be curious to see how it adds up tonight. 3-0 pitch to Kurtz. And there's a fastball outside for ball 4. But tell us about that slider from his last go-round.
Yeah, so you heard Snit in the Snit report saying that he's had to pitch a little bit different. Sometimes he's got to go to that slider a little bit more. Now, that's dependent on how that fastball command is. Sometimes he's got to lean on it. It was 48% usage last time out, which is the highest of any game in his career. So we'll see how he does today. But when he gets in trouble, he goes to that slider a pretty good bit.
Here's Andujar, and he swings and misses at a first pitch slider. Is some of that just still trying to figure out how to locate the fastball better now that he's throwing more 95 and 96 rather than 98, 99?
I think so, because at 95, 96, if it's middle, it's going to get a hit.
A 1 to Andujar. And he swings and misses another slider.
But you look at the velocity uptick in fastball and slider, and it's both been much better recently, being able to hold it a little bit better. But when that slider gets above 84, in that 85, 86 range, like we just saw right there, it's hard to hit. Really hard to hit.
0-2. In the air towards center field, drifting back now over to his right, Harris. And he's under it. Makes the catch in deep center. Tagging and holding at second base, Brent Rooker. So 2 down in the inning. Runners stay put at first and second base. And the rest of this inning will be in the hands now of Tyler Soderstrom. Something else to watch here early in this game. Right now, the shadows are covering the plate. Meanwhile, the mound is in the sunshine. And you'd think that that'd be an advantage for the pitcher right now.
Yeah, when that batter's eye is lit up and then you have a shadow right in the middle of the infield, it's tough to pick up, especially spin.
2 down, runners at first and second. Soderstrom hammers one to deep right field, and that is long gone onto the burn. It's a 3-run homer as he was on the attack with the very first pitch, blasted it out of here. And for the 3rd straight game, fireworks in the first inning. Unfortunately, this time, fireworks for the Athletics. And it's the 16th home run of the season for Tyler Soderstrom. Make it 3-0 A's.
Almost looking like he tried to steal a strike. Now Murphy wanted that down and in where he can't get to it quite as easy. That spun right down the middle, 84, and you make those mistakes to those lefties, typically not coming back.
3-0 A's. Here comes Max Muncy, and Muncy takes a called strike. So in the first innings of this series, these two teams have combined for 12 runs and 6 homers. 0-1 pitch on the way to Muncy. And he'll swing and miss, 0-2. Folks, Onward Reserve, a proud partner of your Atlanta Braves, has dropped exclusive new gear for baseball's biggest night. Available now at the Braves Clubhouse store, just in time for the big game on Tuesday, July 15th. 0-2 on Muncy. Here it is from Strider. He swings and fouls back a fastball. That heater coming in at 97. For Strider, this is his 2nd career start versus the Athletics. That one previous appearance back in 2022. Got a win that day against them. 0-2 to Muncy. Sent foul over the rooftop of this stadium down the first baseline. Spencer, former 4th-round pick out of Clemson back in 2020. Missed just about all of last year with the elbow injury. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Muncy a lunge and a miss and a slider for strike 3. And Strider gets his first strikeout of the game. But damage done by Tyler Soderstrom. A 3-run homer. We go to the top of the second. 3-0 Athletics.
Bam! All the stars are aligning this month at Truist Park. And simply...
Out here, we feel things. The sore calves that lead to epic views. The cool waterfall mist during a hot hike. And the breeze that hits just right at the summit. But hey, don't just listen to us. Experience it for yourself. All Trails makes it easy to discover the best of the outdoors, with more than 450,000 trails around the world, points of interest along the trail, and offline maps for always-on navigation. Download the free app today and find your next outdoor adventure.
Possibility means you have a chance.
Passion opens the door to all possibilities.
When I feel like anything's possible, I feel kind of giddy.
I want to be an astronaut, an artist, an actress.
To visit another country.
All I need is a backpack and a pair of shoes, and I'll find a way.
That I'm able to do anything I set my mind to.
I've never felt like more things are possible than right now.
In the right shoes, anything's possible.
DSW, countless shoes at brag-worthy prices. Imagine the possibilities.
You ever try fixing your car and realize you're missing that one part? Yeah, been there. That's why eBay's my go-to. They've got millions of parts, guaranteed to fit. I'm talking brake pads for when yours have seen one too many miles of stop and go. Oil filters, because you don't mess around with your engine care. Even got this cold air intake on my watch list. I might just go for it. To keep the ride cool and your DIY streak high. Find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
It's every weekday morning on The Locker Room during our 7 a.m. hour on the radio home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan.
3-0 A's into the top of the second inning. Braves will be sending up Murphy, Profar, and Ozuna alongside Nick Green and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you. Second inning means it's the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge inning. And if the Braves steal a base this inning, our contestant, Christina Green, will win $750 in free marathon gas cards. You can enter the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge by visiting Braves.com/Stolen Base Challenge. So no relation to Christina for you, huh?
No. Is it with an E on the end, though?
No E on the end.
Well, maybe distant. It's always green like the color.
Well, if the Braves steal the base, you can celebrate with your relative Christina.
All right.
There's a ball outside, 1-0. Yeah, pulling for Christina Green, our contestant in the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge inning. Sean Murphy, 0 for 4 in the series. Leads it off with the Braves in the top of the second versus J.P. Sears. 1-0 from the left-hander. That'll miss outside. Braves have seen Sears twice in his career. Once in 2023, once in 2024. He's never beaten the Braves. 0-1 with a 3.46 ERA. And like we mentioned, he's from Braves country. 2-0 pitch fouled off. Out of Sumter, South Carolina, played his college ball at the Citadel. And originally an 11th round draft choice of the Mariners back in 2017. He was traded to the Yankees 5 months after he was drafted, and then traded here in 2022. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way to Sean Murphy. Murphy takes a fastball high. John Patrick Sears goes by JP. With his 29-year-old lefty. Bright yellow cleats on. Compact delivery brings the 3-1. That swung on miss. Good fastball away from Murphy.
You've got to bring him in the zone, too. Sears doesn't have overpowering stuff. Tries to hit spots and trying to get you to chase a little bit off the plate, as he did there.
3-2. And Murphy takes a slider at the bottom of the zone for a called third strike. He goes down looking, and Sears coming out throwing some pretty good stuff.
Yeah, he's done a really good job with that sweeper slider, backdoor to those righties. It starts as a ball, so you give up, and then all of a sudden it's on the outer part of the plate.
Well, that barely squeezed through the back door.
He's thrown quite a few of those that are really good so far.
3-0 A's, top of the second. Base is empty, 1 down for Jerks and Profar. Check swing on a called strike, slider in there, 0-1. Well, last night the Braves had a season-best 5 homers in their 9-2 victory over the Athletics. And hoping for some home run balls in this game, try to get back into it. A's got a 3-run homer in the bottom of the first from Tyler Sodestrom. Pulled out towards third and a foul ball just on the other side of the bag. Here's an interesting number when it comes to the home run ball. The A's have allowed 81 home runs in this ballpark this year. That's already 11 more than they allowed all of last season at the Oakland Coliseum. They surrendered just 70 homers at home last year. And here we are on the 10th of July, and they've already surrendered 81 home runs in this ballpark. I mean, the ball jumps here. Ozuna Profar in tight with a fastball, 1-2.
Yeah, here's your big question, too. How do you get pitchers to want to come here until they get out of here? You got 2 more years after this year. Seeing what's happened in this ballpark, I'm not sure I'd want to pitch here.
That's a challenge. 1-2 to Profar. Missed inside with a fastball. You know, you should be able to snag a power bat who'd want to come here and boost some of his numbers, but pitching, good luck.
Not that they need a lot of bats, but pretty good young core.
2-2 to Profar. No belt, one foul into the screen down the left field line. Sears has allowed a dozen homers in 38 1/3 innings pitched this season across 8 starts in this ballpark. So he's given up some home runs in this yard. 2-2 to Profar. Fought off foul right back into the screen. Thinking about that power surge last night, top of the order really got it done. Acuna, Olsen, Riley, Baldwin. They combined to go 8 for 18 with 4 homers and 7 RBIs. Just 1 strikeout last night from that part of the order. Wind up in the 2-2 pitch on the way to Profar. And he'll swing and send one foul again. Good little battle here between Profar and Sears.
Yeah, I think my player of the game was players of the game last night. But when you have that type of power in the top to middle of your lineup, you can have those days. They just haven't had enough of those days, and they can carry you from time to time for a week or so. But we haven't had anybody consistently do that damage.
2-2 pitch, and that's pulled deep down the left field line and fouled by Profar. Yeah, it shows you they're capable of it. We know that.
Yep.
3-0 Athletics, top of the second. Profar going through an entire box of baseballs in this battle with J.P. Sears. Bases empty, 1 down. 2-2 pitch, fouled back again.
Really good at bat. It's a pretty good pitch he's fouled off too. Look, trying to go fastball in, fastball up, slider in on this pitch. See if he can get something out over the plate.
This will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat for Profar. Again, the 2-2. And he missed up and in with a fastball. Borderline call that went the Braves' way. So this will be pitch number 11, Sears versus Profar. Sears standing on the third base side of the rubber. Shakes off his catcher, Wins, and now time called. As Wins walks slowly out there to the mound. Well, he's gone through everything that he has in his catalog twice. I know that Sears catalog is pretty thick.
5 foul balls with 2 strikes so far. And that's the biggest thing with a guy like Profar, able to extend at bats, foul off some tough pitches to get the pitch you can hit.
We were talking about the shadows earlier, how the mound was in the bright sunshine and the plate was engulfed in shade. Well, the shade has now reached the mound and has covered about 3/4 of it. In fact, the rubber is covered in shade. Hopefully conditions get a little bit easier as we continue with the sun setting down the left field line. But those shadows early in the game can be pretty treacherous. 3 balls and 2 strikes, bases empty, 1 down, and the payoff pitch on the way to Profar. And he'll swing and lift one towards shallow center field. Down towards medium depth center. Clark is under it, and he makes the catch in right center field. Five up and 5 down for J.P. Sears. Marcell Ozuna will be the batter. It was great to see him go deep last night. His home run last night, just his 3rd in 33 games since June 1st.
Had some good at-bats in this series, too. Game 1 had 3 hard-hit balls. 1 for 3 with a homer and a walk yesterday.
Ozuna takes a first pitch strike. That homer last night, his 12th of the year. He's gone 2 for 7 in the series. 0-1 pitch. Ozuna with a 3/4 swing, fouling that off with there by Ozzy Albies, who's in the on-deck circle.
It's almost like that fastball from Sears, even though it's not that hard. They're jumping on guys. Late swing from Marcell, looking for something different. You still got to respect the fastballs enough to get by you.
I think there are a couple of elements to that. There's the 0-2 pitch. Ozuna fouls one off. I mean, he's got a little bit of deception, but at the same time, this is something that you and I have discussed. Players have talked about this, and you wouldn't know it looking at the numbers, but they've complained about this not being the easiest place to see a ball early in a game.
Very true.
It's 3-0 Athletics, top of the second. 0-2 from Sears. Outside 1-2. It really made me laugh when I heard some of the players talking about that. Challenging to pick up the ball against the batter's eye, yet we've seen nothing but explosive first innings. is 1-2 to Ozuna. Just a tick high with a sweeper.
Yeah, tried that backdoor sweeper. You really got to stay in and be conscious of that pitch, but that also opens up the inside part of the plate to Sears.
Count level, 2 balls and 2 strikes on Ozuna. Lefty fires. Ozuna fires back and hits one a mile high to medium depth center field. Clark waits on this to come down, staring up into the crystal blue sky, and that ends the top of the second inning. So the Braves go down in order for the second straight frame. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 3-0 Athletics. Hey there, baseball fan.
There's nothing like when you get that part from eBay and it just fits. Yeah, the first time. So you can do less of this and get right back to more of this. At eBay, you'll find all the parts you need, guaranteed to fit, at prices you'll love. Sounds good, doesn't it? eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com. Or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
Your burger is served, and this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Baseball trade deadline, lock in Cellini and Domino weekdays between 10 and 2 on the Fan app.
It's 3-0 Athletics into the bottom of the second inning. It'll be Wins, Geloff, and Clark. 7, 8, 9 for the Athletics here in the bottom of the second. Spencer Strider back to work and enjoying the shade on the mound for the first time. There's a called strike, 0-1. I don't think we've seen a single cloud the entire time we've been here. I mean, bright sunshine. 99 degrees at the time of the first pitch this evening. 0-1 pitch. That'll be fouled back by Wins, 0-2. And a good amount of the fans who are here are in the stands down the third base line and left field line in the shade. That right field line and the berm, very bright out there. Sun setting down the left field line. 0-2, got him to chase a high limb with a fastball at 96. And he strikes out Wins. One down here in the second inning. Only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of our pregame meal. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. One out for Zach Geloff. Geloff swings and skies one foul into the seats down the left field line. Geloff, 25 years old. He is from Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. He's a long way from home, isn't he? Here's the 0-1 pitch. And Geloff takes a slider low and outside, 1-1.
I need to get a map so I know where everything is.
Well, just think the complete opposite side of the country from where we are right now.
Where Georgia is, Tennessee, Alabama, Florida, North Carolina.
1-1. I could have missed. So geography not your thing, huh?
Not really. That's why I asked Jay Chet for all the answers.
1-2 on Geloff. He'll give you some answers. You might not like them, but he'll give them to you. 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Believe he went. They appeal. He did. Jonathan Parra, first base umpire, rings him up.
That's that good slider from Spencer. When he can catch that out front with a release point, it's got great downward action, some horizontal with it as well. It gets that chase off the plate.
3 straight strikeouts for Strider going back to the first inning. Trailing 3-0. Here's Denzel Clark. Clark takes a ball high. You want to talk about coming from a very impressive athletic family. That's Denzel Clark. He's from Canada. Grew up in the Toronto area, 25 years old. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Clark takes a ball high. His mother, Donna Smelly, competed in the women's heptathlon in the 1984 Summer Olympics. And he's cousins with Bo and Josh Naylor, both big leaguers. 2-0 pitch on the way to Denzel Clark. That'll miss high. Also has an uncle who played in the Canadian Football League, Kevin Smelly. Played with the Toronto Argonauts. 3-0 to Denzel Clark. And that's high, ball 4. Second walk allowed by Strider. 2-out walk puts Clark aboard. Back to the top of the order to Lawrence Butler. Well, we know how good Butler is. He hit 2 home runs in game 1 of this series. And you know that he wants to do some damage tonight. It's his birthday. Lawrence Butler, 25 years old today. And also his bobblehead night here at Sutter Health Park. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. Pitch from Strider. Big swing and a miss to the slider.
Yeah, those 4-pitch walks from Strider are frustrating. He did it earlier in the game, the first against Kurtz, number 9-hole hitter who struggled this season. A 4-pitch walk to Clark in front of Butler.
There goes Clark, 0-1 pitch. A little bit low and outside. Murphy's thrown down to second base too late. Head first slide by Denzel Clark. And that is his 6th steal in 6 tries this year. If he weren't batting 9th, he'd probably have a lot more than 6 stolen bases, wouldn't he?
I would agree. Look, he's an athletic kid who has some ability at the plate, hasn't learned how to hit at this level yet, but he can do some other things on the field as well.
Ball on a strike, pitch to Butler, chopper, kangaroos out to Ozzie. He takes it on the second hop, throws over to first base for out number 3. So a much better inning this go round for Strider. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the top of the 3rd, 3-0 A's.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854. 888-780-6854 or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at
The Atlanta Braves Radio Network. Final game in this series between the Braves and the A's. Braves won game 1, 10-1. On Tuesday night, Braves won last night 9-2. And here in the rubber game of this series, it's 3-0 Athletics. Alongside Nick Green and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you from Sutter Health Park in Sacramento. Ozzie Albies takes the first pitch sweeper for a strike. It's been a really good pitch for him. He has been able to backdoor that thing and pair that with everything else that he has in his weaponry. 0-1 to Ozzie. Ball outside, 1-1. 7-8-9 for the Braves, looking for their first base runner of the game. Albies, Harris, and Allen for the Braves in the 3rd inning. 1-1 to Albies, and he reaches out and rolls one to short. Max Muncy gloves it cleanly. Slings it across the diamond, one down. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Get one consistent internet price for the next 5 years. No contracts, no curveballs.
Michael Harris had the lavender on yesterday, a little peachy orange today. Elbow guard, sleeve, and cleats.
See, I like that a lot. Here's the pitch to Harris. Strike on the outside corner. I didn't mind the lavender.
No, I love it too. I'm in. Totally where the elbow guard he's got going on. A little yellow, some orange and peach.
Well, one to Harris. Softly tapped halfway between the mound and the plate. Fielded by Sears. 360 spin and fires over for the out. 2 down here in the top of the 3rd inning. Nice play by Sears, springing off the mound and getting to that, and that puts the bat in the hands of Nick Allen. Allen 2 for 7 in the series. He had a single last night. He had a single in game 1. And he's facing his former team. First season with the Braves and coming over from the Athletics. He has put on a show defensively this season. There's a called strike on Allen. Oh, 1 to Allen. Missed high with a slow sweeper. Out at 1-1. Little breeze out towards center. That's been the case here at this ballpark this entire series. 1-1 to Nick Allen. Missed the back door with a sweeper. 2 balls and a strike.
Ben, I was doing some research on Nick. Hadn't really looked into the background. The 3rd round pick by the A's.
2-1, a little bit low and outside.
Signed for $2 million.
They saw that glove and that range, knew that they wanted him. 3-1 pitch. And there's a called strike. Boy, that looked like it was way outside. He was taking off the batting gloves and the elbow guard and had to put it all back on.
And Guccione called that same exact pitch a ball earlier in this at-bat.
Had never had the plate. Back to battling, 3-2 pitch. And Allen with a fly ball to right field. Going back Butler, looking up. And right at the edge of the warning track makes an over-the-shoulder catch. Allen put a good swing on it, couldn't get it out of here, and the Braves go down 1-2-3 for the 3rd straight inning. We go to the bottom of the 3rd, 3-0 A's.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854. 888-780-6854 or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
Your burger is served, and this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
3-0 A's. They got a 3-run homer in the first inning from Tyler Sodestrom. And it'll be Rooker, Kurtz, and Andujar in the bottom of the third for the Athletics. First pitch called strike from Spencer Strider. This is 2, 3, and 4 in their order. Rooker is 1 for 1 with a double. Big numbers for Rooker this year once again. 19 homers. Takes the ball low and inside. Rooker, 30 years old, out of Evangelical Christian School in Memphis. Played his college ball at Mississippi State. There's the 1-1 pitch on the way to Rooker. Pulled foul on the third baseline. Rooker in the first year of a 5-year deal. He was originally drafted by the Twins, but has ended up here in Oakland. It's been in Sacramento. Fine for me. Just got fined $5. Chase and a miss. Rooker strikes out of the slider. One down here in the inning. I was thinking I was going to get out of here without a fine.
Yeah, I've got 5. You have 5. Wiley has 5. Is that it?
So CJ's the last man standing.
Yep.
Yeah, amongst the broadcasters.
I didn't even know I said it.
I know. It just seems so natural.
You had to actually send me the clip.
One down here in the third. There's a ball high. Amongst the broadcasters, we decided if you use the term Oakland, of course, they're not the Oakland A's anymore, because you're going to get dinged $5. And I was clean in the first 2 games of the series. It was able to sneak its way in there. 1-0 to Nick Kurtz. Ball outside, 2-0. I think the idea was that the pot was going to be a lot larger than $15. We might have to share one drink in St. Louis.
I actually made a pact to myself just to say A's, period.
2-0 pitch. Strike on the outside corner.
Not Athletics, just A's. Now, that being said, we've talked about this off air. Why can't you just name the team Sacramento for the next 3 years? Sacramento A's. That's what they are.
Right. 2-1 pitch and foul. Well, this will be their home for obviously this season, next season, and 2027. And like we mentioned earlier, they envision being in Las Vegas to be the Las Vegas A's in 2028. And they'll have a ballpark right on the Strip in Vegas. That'll be something. 3-0 Athletics, bottom of the third, bases empty, 1 down on the 2-2 pitch. And he got a piece of that slider and fouled it off.
It almost looks like Kurtz is looking for the slider. You got a fastball. The pitch before was laying on it in a hitter's count.
Strider's 2-2. Owen outside with a slider.
I'd love to see him rush him up and in, but he hadn't had good command of the fastball today.
Leaning heavily on that slider. Let's see where he goes here on the 3-2 pitch. He spins it up there, and a beautiful slider for a cold third strike. Perfectly placed at the bottom of the zone.
Yeah, we'll take it. Look, Kurtz thought that might be a little bit low, and it could have possibly been low, but a good pitch held the plate long enough and ends up getting the strikeout looking.
2 down for Miguel Andujar. The first pitch he sees a called strike. Folks, you need all the energy you can get for game day. At Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference. You can save energy for the game. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy. Andujar fouls one back, and he's suddenly in the hole, 0-2. Andujar, 30 years old. He's from the Dominican, originally a Yankee, all the way back in 2017 when he made his debut. And he's been with the Yankees, the Pirates, and now the A's. 0-2, missed inside.
Dropped 27 homers his first full year in New York. And then since 265 games, only 19 homers.
Yeah, that was a power surge. In fact, he was second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2018. Ball outside. You know who finished first?
2018?
2018. Shohei Ohtani.
That was before he was really good.
I mean, he wasn't bad to win Rookie of the Year, but that was before what he is now. 2-2 to Andujar. And he's able to shoot one out into shallow center. Drifting back is Allen. Makes the catch on the little flare out there. And down they go 1-2-3. Good inning for Strider. We go to the top of the fourth. 3-0 Athletics.
Ever
wonder?
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan, it's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854. 888-780-6854 or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat.
Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you from Sutter Health Park in Sacramento, California. 3-0 A's. All three came on one mighty swing by Tyler Sodestrom. A 3-run home run in the first inning. Now the Braves looking for life here in the top of the fourth, as it's the top of the order, starting with Ronald Acuna, Olsen, and Riley. And Acuna takes the ball high. We mentioned that Acuna belted 2 homers last night. One was in the first inning. It was his 37th career leadoff home run. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Acuna takes a strike, count even 1-1. That homer there in the first inning tied him with Ichiro Suzuki for the 13th most leadoff home runs in a career. 1-1 to Acuna. And a ball low. So Acuna with 37 career leadoff homers. He's got a long way to go to catch Ricky Henderson, who did it 81 times in his career. And the next closest man on the list, George Springer, who's done it 60 times. 2-1 to Acuna. Missed outside with a fastball. 3 balls and a strike. Big hitter's count right here for Acuna. Looking to make him pay. 3-1 pitch. Fouled off over the Braves dugout. Northside Hospital for a healthier future together. Look to Northside.
Ricky played 25 years.
What an amazing career. And we lost him at the offseason. Just a terrific player and a guy who is as talented as anybody who's ever stepped on a field.
I feel like it was before his time, too, with the flair and the specialness he had, catching fly balls.
3-2. Acuna fouls one off.
Pimping the home run, popping the shirt a little bit. Started in the leadoff spot. Been 2,875 games. Almost 3,000 games out of leadoff spot.
Wow. Payoff pitch. And Acuna swings and misses at a fastball for strike 3. Strikeout number 4 for Sears. I mean, he stole over 1,400 bases.
How many times did he steal 100?
Here's the pitch on the way to Matt Olson. Olson sends one foul. I'll have to look it up, but I'll tell you this much. He finished with 1,406 career steals. No one else has even reached 1,000. And the next closest man's Lou Brock, who stole 938.
Wow.
I mean, that's a huge gap between first and second. Matt Olson swings at a fly ball high in the air, deep down the left field line, slicing towards foul ground into the corner. And that is a foul ball.
So he stole 103 times, stole 93 once, 130 in 1982, caught 42 times.
130 steals.
And he was caught 42 times.
Wow. Did all that, still led the league in walks that year. I mean, if you walked in that season, it was turning into 2 bases. 130 steals in a season. 0-2 to Matt Olson. Way outside with a sweeper. Well, he's one of the greatest to ever wear the green and gold of the Athletics. Played 14 seasons as an A. Played for about 10 teams in his career. 1-2 to Olson, fouled off.
Tell you what, Sears has done a nice job of getting guys off the fastball. A lot of late swings. Looking for that secondary stuff.
3-0 Athletics, top of the 4th. 1-2 to Olson, missed outside with a sweeper. He struck out Olson swinging back in the first inning. Braves do not have a hit yet. They don't have a base runner yet. 10 up and 10 down from Sears. 2-2 just missed with a frisbee sweeper. Good eye by Olson. Count runs to 3-2. Olson 3 hits himself in this series. Been swinging a hot bat leading up to the All-Star break. 3-2 pitch, fouled back into the screen. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
A's 3, Braves nothing. We're at the top of the 4th inning. Base is empty, 1 down. Left on left matchup. Payoff pitch to Matt Olson, and he swings and fouls one off. Well, for Olson, you look at the home run totals, pretty good. 17 homers. He leads the team in extra base hits. But Olson has just 3 home runs over his last 26 games as the past calendar month. But he's still mashing the baseball. He's hitting .347 with 19 RBIs in that span. And that's a really good sign. It hasn't been all or nothing with the home run ball. A lot of contact. Had a streak of reaching base in 33 consecutive games. 3-2 pitch and a called third strike. Painted a fastball in the outside corner. He has been living on the corners tonight with that fastball, putting it in some really good places. And that's strikeout number 5 for Sears.
And he's done a nice job of going inside to both lefties and righties to open up the plate. Went inside the previous pitch, painted the inside corner, then goes down and away for strike 3.
2 up and 2 down for Austin Riley. And Riley takes a called strike. I'd say that we really have our eyes tonight on Acuna, Riley, and Ozuna as the right-handed batters, especially given some of the numbers you were giving us earlier about the right-handed batters and the homers versus Sears. But to this point, Sears hasn't given anybody a sniff. 0-1 pitch, fouled back 0-2.
No, and I mentioned the fastball and how good that's been tonight. Over the last 2 starts we mentioned coming in, 11 2/3 scoreless. Batters were 0 for 14 against that four-seamer. But he's showing us tonight why that's been the case, because he's throwing enough spinning secondary stuff to get guys off the fastball, and the fastball to get out of velo to get by guys.
0-2. Riley yanks one down the left field line, a base hit, rolling all the way into the corner. Riley pounds on first, digs for second base. Up with it now, Sodestrom, and he'll send it in. And it will be a 2-out double by Riley. The Braves finally have a base hit. That ends a streak of 11 batters retired by Sears.
Yeah, I love that. Wants to go fastball in, doesn't get it all the way in there, and Riley doesn't get off. Velocity right down the left field line. See if Murph can make it pay.
Trailing 3-0, so there's a big stride forward with a base hit and a runner in scoring position. Riley's 19th double of the season. Former Athletic Sean Murphy to the plate. First pitch he sees floats outside. Need a clutch 2-out base hit right here. Trying to climb back into this game. Trailing 3-0. Murphy struck out looking in the second inning. 1-0 pitch. Right on the outside corner of the slider. Tyler Sodestrom hit a 3-run homer for the A's in the first inning. And that has been it to this point. Murphy staring down the left-hander Sears. 1-1 pitch. Missed inside with a fastball. Trying to bury it in there under the hands. Went a little bit too far with it. Murphy adjusts the batting gloves. Digs back in.
Yeah, pretty good pitch. Thought he got it calling out to 2-1 instead of 1-2.
Base hit should mean a run. 2-1 pitch. And a strike. That time got his fastball location down. Right on the inside corner.
Yeah, pretty much the same pitch. You can tell Murph's looking out over the plate.
Time called by Murphy. Yeah, he'd love to extend those hands, get those arms out there and bang one.
Just make a mistake, please.
Murphy steadies the bat, waiting on the southpaw. Glance to second from Sears. 2-2 to the plate. Swung on and banged down the left field line. That's a fair ball. All the way into the corner. Into second base, Murphy, and he goes in standing. Back-to-back doubles that drives in a run. Zach Geloff took the throw out of left field. He went lunging for the incoming Murphy, and once he missed the tag, he pointed to the A's dugout and said, I think you might want to take a peek at that. And they say, nope, we're going to let that roll through. So they got a peek at that play at second. Tag was missed, and the Braves on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Great job by Murph, too. That's the same exact pitch he got him in the second inning with backdoor breaking ball. Try to throw it again, and Murph, I mentioned, looking out over the plate, does a great job of not giving up on that pitch.
32nd RBI of the year for Sean Murphy.
That's pretty close, by the way. Didn't slide into second.
Inning continues for Jurickson Profar. Profar takes a first pitch slider low and outside. Big base hit there by Murphy. Now need another one. Do that again, you could have yourself a 1-run game. 3-1 A's, top of the fourth. Profar saw 11 pitches from Sears in his first trip to the plate. Ended up flying out. Takes ball low and inside.
He's seen everything.
I mean, he thumbed through the entire catalog, didn't he?
Sears threw 10 pitches in the first, threw 11 to Profar in the second.
Two-0 pitch. And a violent swing. High in the air. Deep left. Soderstrom to the wall. We got ourselves a tie ball game. Jurickson Profar sent one flying over the left field wall. It's his third homer as a Brave. Right back where we started as we're tied up. It's 3 apiece here in the fourth.
We've been needing a big hit. We got one here. All these runs have come with 2 outs. Really good job this second time through the order. Profar barely snuck this one out. 352 feet just over that left field wall.
RBIs 5 and 6 on the season for Profar. And that's the first homer of the night for the Braves, meaning you'll save at least $75 on a set of select tires at Tire Discounters tomorrow only. Plus a free alignment and a free oil change. Stay tuned for the Hyundai Postgame Show to see how much you'll save tomorrow only at Tire Discounters. Visit TireDiscounters.com/Braves to learn more.
Huge hit. Actually, 3 big time at bats here in this inning.
All with 2 down. Back-to-back doubles and the home run. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And Ozuna takes a first pitch strike. I don't know what to make of that slider over the outside corner versus these righties. I mean, he's Chris Guccione sometimes says strike, sometimes says ball. 0-1 pitch and dribbled foul over by the A's dugout.
Yeah, you just have to be able to fight the inside pitch off and try to be able to reach that one away, because as soon as you give up on that pitch, it paints the outside corner.
Oh, 2 to Ozuna. And a bouncer weakly out to short. Max Muncy gloves it. And he throws over to first base for the out. But the Braves, with 2 up and 2 down, went double from Riley, double from Murphy, 2-run homer from Profar. And we got ourselves a tie game, 3 apiece into the bottom of the 4th.
You know what my favorite thing about Braves games are? Everything. The crowds and the food and the baseballs and the food and the...
Texting terms at unlock.com/SMS. Privacy policy at unlock.com/privacy-policy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Text EQUITY to 865-865 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Text EQUITY to 865-865. Text the word EQUITY to 865-865. Text EQUITY to 865-865 now.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat.
To the fan or use the fan app.
Braves coming off a 3-run top of the 4th inning. They've tied the game as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Tyler Sodestrom leads off of the A's. First pitch swinging, and he strikes one out to left field, in for a base hit. Over to his right, Profar cuts it off. Plants and fires in. That'll hold Sodestrom to a leadoff single. Sodestrom now 2 for 2 with a homer and a single. And the leadoff man is aboard for the Athletics. Tidal Wave Auto Spa is making Braves country clean car country all season long. And the Braves pitch a scoreless 4th inning tonight. Tidal Wave will offer a half off their Best Wash membership tomorrow. Learn more at TidalWaveAutospa.com/Braves. There's Max Muncy. Muncy homered in Game 1 of the series. He's hit 8 of those this year. And Muncy swings and misses at a first pitch slider. You're listening to Game 1. We're telling you about the similarities between this Max Muncy and the Dodgers' Max Muncy. Both were drafted by the A's. Of course, Max Muncy that we're used to seeing now with the Dodgers. 0-1 pitch. Muncy takes ball low and outside. And they were also born on the same birthday, 12 years apart. Both Max Muncys, the one for the Dodgers and this one for the A's, both born on August 25th. Bizarre coincidences. There's a ball over to first base and back in with a dive as Soderstrom. Muncy was actually high school teammates with current A's teammate Jacob Wilson, who is 1 grade older, and unfortunately Wilson has missed most of this series after he was hit on the wrist with the first pitch that he saw in Game 1. Muncy fouls one back. I was looking forward to watching him play and seeing him, because you see him from afar, big numbers, but we've not gotten a chance to watch him yet.
No, and it's kind of a throwback, too. Not trying to do a lot of damage, contact-oriented, doesn't walk a whole lot, but really fun young player to watch.
1-2 to Muncy. Miss low. Hopefully he can play in the All-Star game, Jacob Wilson. His father was a Brave for a couple of years. Remember Jack Wilson? He played for the Braves in 2011 and 2012 and coached Jacob Wilson and Max Muncy in high school. 2-2 pitch. A little bit off the plate, 3-2.
Yeah, I love looking at those videos of Jacob and Jack turning double plays in the backyard. Number one, you got to basically have field in your backyard. you can take ground balls with. Number two, you get to do it with your dad, who is legit in the field too.
Yeah, here's a good one. 3-2 pitch fouled back.
And if you ever watch those, Ben, it's great because as a former player, once you get into that action again, you're trying to do it as quick as possible, as clean as possible. It's like you were still practicing to play in a game. That competitiveness just comes out every time.
Yeah, I bet. Muncy takes time, backs out of there. It's a 3-3 game. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Runner at first for the Athletics, no one out. Sodestrom, good lead over there at first base. He's going. 3-2. There's a throw down to second, and that is in time. And now it's a strike him out, throw him out, double play. Oh, and once the pitch was delivered, Guccione didn't make a decision one way or the other and allowed the call to be made down at second base. Sodestrom caught stealing, and then he rings up Muncy. So strike him out, throw him out, double play.
It was a perfect pitch to throw on, too. Fastball away, and Murr puts it right on the bag. He barely got him. Ozzy caught it and let him slide into it.
Only the second time Sodestrom has been caught stealing this year, as he is now 5 for 7. Here's Austin Wynns. Wynns takes a ball high. That strike him out, throw him out, double play. Our Truist play of the game, brought to you by Truist. When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC. 1-0 from Strider, and a swing and a miss by Wynns.
Sean Murphy's done a really good job of improving the pop time.
1-1 is high, 2-1.
When he came over from, I'm going to say it, Oakland, because it was Oakland then.
It was then.
Look, that was the one thing we focused on, how well he threw the ball from behind the plate. Did a great job blocking and framing as well. But last year, I felt like he took a step backwards. He's back this year.
Wins. Broken bat bouncer out to short. Taken off the second out by Allen. That's through him. No, a rare misplay by Nick Allen at short, and I believe it's because it was hard to pick up the baseball, Nick. He had that and the barrel of the bat coming his way simultaneously.
Yeah, and I think this also puts some really funky spin on it, too. Hit right above the knuckles. Bat shatters. He goes for that second hop, and it kind of kicked away from him. Did a good job of opening up and giving himself some room to the glove side, but felt like it had a little left to right spin that ate him up.
That continues the inning for Zach Geloff, who takes the ball outside. A 1 pitch and a called strike. 3-3 game as we're in the bottom of the fourth inning.
He gave Wynns a single.
Allen out there just shaking his head, disgusted with himself.
Frustrated.
1-2 to Geloff, and he struck him out. That time he used a slider as it frisbeed away from the right-handed batter. And that ends the bottom of the fourth inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to the man left. Off to the top of the fifth we go. It's a 3-3 game.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com. Or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat.
Up 7, 8, 9 in the order. Little history lesson for you here as we're bringing you the Braves and the A's from Sacramento, the capital city of the state of California. And you might wonder, why is Sacramento the capital of the state of California? Why not Los Angeles or San Francisco? This has been the state capital of California since 1854. And to find the answer, you'd have to look back to the great California gold rush of the 1840s and 50s. As the Albies takes a ball outside 1-0. The gold rush made Sacramento a destination point for new settlers coming out west hoping to strike it rich. And that's what set up Sacramento for the town that it became. Its location is at the base of the foothills that were filled with gold. 1-0 pitch, and that's way up in the air towards right field. Butler over to his left, drifting back, shy of the warning track, makes the catch, and one down to the inning. So Sacramento became a major distribution point for the gold rush activities, and that's also why Sacramento became the starting point of the first transcontinental railroads. That's how Sacramento became the capital of California. Michael Harris climbing in. One down here in the 5th inning. Alongside Nick Green, Ben Ingram here with you. Top of the 5th inning, rubber game of the series. Michael Harris with a fly ball towards center. Denzel Clark going to go back, twisting around. He's under it. And he makes the catch in deep center. 2 quick outs. By the way, that clean bottom of the 4th inning means tomorrow is a clean inning car wash celebration day at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Stop by and get half off their Best Wash membership for the first month. Braves country is clean car country thanks to Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for more information. Two away for Nick Allen. He's 0 for 1 with a flyout. Takes ball inside. I know it was a slightly tricky play back in the 4th inning when the ball hit his way, but you're a little bit surprised with the result of that play being a hit rather than an error?
I am. I love Nick. For his sake, I love the fact it was not an error, but I think it probably should have been.
1-0, and that'll be looped into right field down the line for a base hit. And he'll hold at first base. Big turn. In fact, they're going to throw back behind him out of right field, but he's back in standing at the bag. 2-out single. That continues the inning for Acuna.
Yeah, Nick's done a great job of turning this lineup over too. And you go back to the 3rd inning, he ends up flying out to right field, but he should have walked in that at-bat to turn the lineup over for Ronald. That's what you want at the bottom. You need a guy that's going to be a guy that's going to battle and fight at the end, and then kind of turn that lineup over. This dude can turn it around and give them a 2-run lead in one pitch.
3-3 game, top of the 5th. Let's see what Acuna can do with the opportunity. Takes the ball outside. I mean, especially with 2 down. I mean, for the obvious reasons, you bring Acuna up there, but also with 2 down, he's running on contact. If Acuna splits the gap, Nick's going to score.
Yeah.
J.P. Sears brings his 81st pitch of the game.
Ronald took his hand off the bat, trying to call time. Or did he call it?
He did call it. It was granted by Guccione. The pitch was delivered. I was like you. I thought it was too late. I didn't think it was granted.
You can't take your hand off the bat.
Ready now. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way from Sears. Long hold, and now the 1-0 pitch. Acuna takes a strike. Braves 3, A's 3 as we're in the top of the 5th inning. 2 down, runner at first. And Acuna looking to do some damage right here. 0 for 2. 1-1 pitch. Swung on, miss at a fastball. He's had a difficult time with that heater from Sears.
Yeah, and again, I think it's the same thing everybody else is doing. And it's enough on the fastball, but you're looking sweeper, slider, that back door, you have to stay on it. And by the time you commit to the fastball in, it's too late.
Kickoff over to first. Allen back in standing.
Actually wouldn't mind seeing Nick try to run here. 1-2 count. Wins doesn't have a strong arm.
And if you get him, you got Acuna leading off the next inning. Ronald batting .331. 11 homers this year. 1-2 pitch. Missed the inside corner with a fastball. That levels the count 2-2. Jurickson Profar has belted a 2-run homer this game. Tyler Sodestrom has hit a 3-run homer for the A's. Both teams with 3 runs on 4 hits. And Acuna hoping for a knock right here. 2-2, a little bit low. This with a changeup. So this should be fun. 3-2, 2 down. Allen will be off to the races here on this pitch. Well, let's see if Acuna can greet this next pitch with the barrel. 3-2. Fouled back. It's over to our right. Just under our TV brethren's booth. J.P. Sears looking into his catcher, Austin Wins. (3-2). Swung on, missed a fastball up and away from him. That's a really good pitch. Doesn't blow you away with the velocity, 91, but put in a perfect place. And that's the 3rd time he has struck out Acuna in the game. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning, still tied at 3.
Texting terms at unlock.com/SMS. Privacy policy at unlock.com/privacy-policy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Text EQUITY to 865-865 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Text EQUITY to 865-865. Text the word EQUITY to 865-865. Text EQUITY to 865-865 now.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not
Room want to send you to a Braves game. This is home team Brandon Leak reminding you that a pair of tickets are up for grabs during the 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Braves 3, A's 3 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning alongside Nick Green and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you. And it's 9-1-2 due up for the A's, starting with Denzel Clark, one of two men who have walked versus Strider in this game. First pitch swung on and missed by Clark. He walked Kurtz in the first inning. He walked Clark in the second inning. A 1 from Strider. Check swing, believe he went. He did. 0-2.
That slider's been nasty. Made the one mistake. Everything else has been pretty good.
Yeah, gave up the 3-run homer in the first inning. He's kept them quiet since then. 0-2 pitch. A little bit low and outside. 1-2. Denzel Clark from Cal State University Northridge. That's in L.A. 1-2 pitch. Just a little bit high with a fastball. right-handed batter, waiting on the 2-2 pitch. Strider to the plate, and he zips one by him. Fastball 96. Right at the bottom of the zone, and it gets Clark looking. 8 strikeouts for Spencer Strider. One away here in the 5th inning. Did you know the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves? They make that stuff with peppers and vinegar and salt in the perfect balance to make the food you're eating taste better. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some. Lawrence Butler fouls one back. Butler has kept Ozzy Albies busy tonight, 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts to second base. One to Butler. High, deep drive to left field. Profar back at the warning track and angling towards the corner makes the catch in deep left field. Butler with some power the opposite way, but not quite enough, and 2 down.
Anything up in the air, semi on the barrel, I'm a little bit nervous. Feels like there's a shot, especially you go down towards the lines.
Yeah, this ballpark yields so many long balls. We gave it that number earlier. The Braves, or rather the A's, I should say, have surrendered more homers at home this season than they did all of last year. Rooker sends one foul into the seats down the right field line. They've given up now 82 home runs at home this year. They gave up just 70 all last season. And for the A's, this is their 48th home game. 0-1, and Rooker drives one to deep right center field. Gonna send Acuna to the wall, over his head and off the wall on the fly. Rooker digging for second. He'll hold there. And to be quite honest, anytime you see a ball off the bat like that in this ballpark, you feel very fortunate that it doesn't go out. It's coming off the bat. That looked like it might land in the bullpen.
Yeah, another one hit hard, and Rooker's really good at fastballs, especially middle of the plate going the other way. They got lucky that ball did not go out of the park.
Strider thought it was gone.
It sounded like it was gone, too.
Strider was cussing himself up and down watching that thing fly to right field. Unfortunately, it does not escape. It's off the wall. And here comes Nick Kurtz. And time called. Braves 3, A's 3. As we're in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Got to be careful here with Kurtz, too.
Kurtz, left-handed hitter. Takes a fastball inside. 1-0. Glance to second. 1-0 from Strider. Kurtz sends one foul over the rooftop down the third base line. Nick Kurtz out of Chattanooga. And then played 3 seasons at Wake Forest. Earned first team all ACC honors. Really good player. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he watches a fastball miss high. Kurtz, couple of hits in the series. A walk and a run scored in this game. Runner at second, 2 down. 2-1 from Strider. In tight, pushed him off the plate with a slider.
It almost feels like you try to make a perfect pitch here. Make sure it's not in the zone. See if you can get a chase. You walk him, it's fine. First base is open.
3-1. And he missed low with a curveball. I don't think Strider minds it at all. Rather face Andujar. Andujar is 0 for 2 with a flyout to center and a pop out to second. Now visit the mound. Sean Murphy walks out there. No visit with Spencer Strider. Strider at 76 pitches, 47 strikes. That was his 3rd walk of the game just a moment ago. Murphy back behind the plate. Strider standing just back of the rubber, looking down. Deep inhale, exhale, gathering his thoughts about how he wants to attack Miguel Andujar, because he knows this is a big moment of the ball game right here. Trying to keep the game tied. Duhar batting .292 on the season. Veteran hitter. First pitch to him, and he swings and squibs one foul. It's a first pitch slider. That's the pitch that he's had a difficult time with tonight.
Yeah, and if he can stay off the plate, you can get that chase from Andujar. You can maybe open it up and in with the fastball as well.
Runners at first and second, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. 0-1 and a fly ball to center. Shouldn't be a problem. Michael Harris drifting back. He's got a beat on it, makes the catch in deep center field. And there's out number 3. Nice job by Strider navigating through that situation. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We go to the top of the 6th inning in a 3.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854, 888-780-6854, or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take 1 bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the...
As we head into the top of the 6th, new pitcher for the A's is right-hander JT Ginn, 6'2", 200 pounds out of Mississippi State. This is going to be his 10th game of the year. ERA sits at 4.75. A 3-pitch mix, pretty much sinker slider. He does have a cutter and change as well.
First man there to greet him, Matt Olson. Olson 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. First pitch he sees, misses inside. I don't think Olson minds seeing somebody different.
No, I think Ronald would like that too.
So they go from J.P. Sears to J.T. Ginn. John Thomas Ginn. 1-0 pitch. And he missed inside with a sinker. Ginn originally drafted by the Mets in the 2nd round of the 2020 draft. 2-0 pitch. Olson takes a strike. Interestingly enough, Ginn out of Brandon High School in Brandon, Mississippi, was a 1st-round draft choice of the Dodgers and didn't sign. Went to college instead. And then became a 2nd-round pick out of Mississippi State. 2-1, swung on and missed by Olson. Good slider down. Again in his 2nd season in the big leagues, making his 18th Major League appearance. Braves 3, Athletics 3 as we're in the top of the 6th inning. This is the Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning. Need a long ball. 2-2 to Olson. Up and in, close shave with a sinker. If the Braves hit a home run this inning, our contestant Chris Reagan from Buford, Georgia, won $1,000. And if you'd like to enter for your chance to win at least $1,000 from the Georgia Lottery, visit 680thefan.com/GA Lottery. Georgia Lottery, today could be the day. 3-2 and a weak grounder out to second. Geloff has it. Wings it over to first. 1 down in the 6th inning. One out for Austin Riley. The Braves surged in the 4th inning, and it didn't look like they were going anywhere. 2 up and 2 down, but then a double by Riley, followed by a double from Murphy, and then a 2-run homer by Profar. And the Braves erased a 3-run deficit. That tie the game. Have been tied ever since. Riley takes the ball low and outside. A couple of Mississippians going at it right here. Riley from North Mississippi and Ginn from Central Mississippi. Ginn's 1-0 pitch. Riley swings and fouls one off.
Ben, you mentioned that fourth inning where the Braves scored 3 runs. It feels like with this club, if you can't get back in the game quick enough, things get out of hand, and late in the ball game they've struggled. Tough for them to come back.
Well, that was a big 3 spot in the fourth inning. Need some more. 1-1 is low. 2 balls and a strike. Now, if the Braves find a way to win this game, I'd love to look up how many times they were trailing by 3 or more runs early, came back and won the game. Just hasn't been happening lately. 2-1 in for a strike, 2-2.
That sinker back door is a pretty good pitch.
Riley with a double and a ground out to third in this game. Waiting on his 2-2 pitch. Ginn spins it up there, and Riley swings and misses at a slider. 2 down after the strikeout. It's in the hands of Sean Murphy.
Yeah, same kind of thing that we saw from J.P. Sears, where he's trying to go backdoor with that slider sweeper, and then he runs the fastball off of that. This is the same kind of thing where it's a backdoor sinker and run the slider off of it to the righties.
Base is empty, 2 down. Murphy takes a strike on the outside corner. You know, you look back at that fourth inning, like you mentioned, Profar's 2-run homer was big, but the base hit that really turned things around and shifted the momentum was the double by Murphy. Waits on his 0-1. Ginn kicks and fires. Murphy sends one foul onto the berm down the right field line.
And that at-bat was not a good at-bat leading into that double either. A couple of fastballs that locked him up, and wrong pitch to the wrong man led to an RBI.
He's down, no balls and 2 strikes. Again, looking for a 1-2-3 inning. And a miss outside with a fastball. A's in the bottom of the 6th will have Sodestrom, Muncy, and Wins due up. That's 5, 6, and 7 in their order. 1-2 to Murphy. Little dribbler down the third base line, foul. Gins comes over and throws it over towards the A's dugout. After this game, the Braves hop on the Delta Charter and head east to St. Louis. And we'll see the Cardinals tomorrow night at a ball game that will begin at 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 Central. So that should be a little bit easier for you to stay up late with us. That'll be Grant Holmes and Matthew Liberatore tomorrow night. Holmes the righty, Liberatore the lefty. 8:15 Eastern with the first pitch tomorrow night. Braves and Cardinals from St. Louis. All right, 1-2 pitch on the way to Murphy. And again missed outside with a slider. Lights on here at the ballpark. Right fielder Butler and center fielder Clark still standing in brilliant sunshine, but everybody else enjoying the shade. 2-2 to Murphy. He'll swing and send one foul, arcing its way onto the berm down the right field line. Just shy of the berm anyway.
Then we got the biggest crowd so far in this series today.
What'd they announce?
10,258. Beautiful night.
Again, the 2-2. And Murphy fouls one off again. So now all the seating bowl covered in shade now. So the later we go into this game, the better the conditions get. It was 99 at first pitch in this game. But as you and I have discussed each of the last 2 nights, once the sun goes down, the temperature drops. Good 20, 25 degrees. It has felt really nice in the evenings here. Murphy battling on the 2-2 pitch. Missed outside with a sinker. That was a borderline pitch that Ginn thought he had. I don't blame him. Looked like a pretty good pitch.
Yeah, started off the plate. Looked like it caught the top outside corner.
Count runs full on Murphy. 3-2 pitch. Time called by Chris Guccione as the pitch was being delivered. And Guccione tapping his chest saying, that was my time. I made that timeout call. It's the second time he's called time, whether it was requested or not, right as the pitch is being delivered. I don't think Ginn's all that happy about it.
No, he made a pretty good pitch, too. Backdoor sinker on the outside corner.
Ginn's got to be thinking, what in the world do I have to do to strike this guy out? Ready now. 3-2 to Murphy. And there's a called third strike on the outside corner. Went right back to that backdoor sinker, and that was just as pretty as the other one. So the Braves go down to 1-2-3 in the top of the sixth. We advance to the bottom.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com. Or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the...
Honor you, the Jeff Francoeur joins Finn.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
Braves 3, A's 3. A's got a 3-run homer by the man climbing in right now, Tyler Sodestrom. That was back in the first inning. And then the Braves scored 3 times in the fourth inning, an RBI double by Sean Murphy and a 2-run homer by Jerickson Profar. First pitch swung and a miss by Sodestrom. So tied at 3, bottom of the 6th. Spencer Strider at 79 pitches. Here comes his 80th bullet fired. One, a hack and a miss by Soderstrom.
That curveball's gotten better and better for Spencer, too. 79, big-time break. Pulls the string a little bit off that slider.
Trying to strike this man out. Way ahead, 0-2. And time called right as Spencer's about to deal, and it's a pitch timer violation.
Yeah, Murphy was putting down signs really fast, and once he got to the sign he wanted, Spencer tried to get going, but it's too late.
Now ball and 2 strikes on Tyler Soderstrom. Left-handed hitter. 1-2 pitch, bounced up there. Here's an interesting note on Soderstrom. Soderstrom, 23 years old. He is from Turlock, California. He was drafted by the A's 26th overall in the 2020 draft. And he's not the only player in his family to be a first-round draft choice. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Soderstrom takes the ball outside. His dad was drafted 6th overall in 1993, making Soderstrom and his father the 10th father-son duo to be selected in the first round. That's very impressive. 3-2 pitch, fouled back into the screen. His dad, Steve, was a pitcher out of Fresno State. He pitched professionally for 7 seasons. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he got him swinging at a slider. Sent him down to a knee going for that thing. And that's strikeout number 9 for Spencer Strider.
Really good pitch. That secondary stuff's been real good for Spencer. After that first inning, slider starts middle, drops to the bottom.
And that just
punch out. Yeah, that's nasty, man.
That just dive bombs. swung right over the top of it. One out for Max Muncy. 3-3 game of the sixth. Muncy takes the first pitch strike. Napa is a proud partner of your Atlanta Braves. With America's largest network of parts and care, Napa has all the bases covered when it comes to your ride. Muncy takes a fastball outside. Most strikeouts Strider has had this season is 13. This is high and outside with a fastball. That was in a game against the Rockies on June 14th. And that's the only time he's reached double digits in strikeouts this season. But he'll achieve that again with one more strikeout tonight. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Muncy. Gets him on a lunge there, 2-2.
Ton of swing and miss with the slider. We knew that coming in, though. It's been one of the best sliders in the game.
2-2 to Muncy. Down he goes. Strikeout number 10. Got him with a slider. That pitch has really perplexed these A's batters this evening.
It just looks like a strike for so long. It has that late break, good arm action. It's playing really well at the bottom of the zone.
2 down for Austin Wins. A 3-3 game at the bottom of the sixth. Wins fouls back the first pitch.
Been really impressed with how good Strider's been after the first couple of innings. Struggled with the fastball command early, dialed that in, and dialed that breaking ball in.
0-1 check swing. Believe he went. He did. 0-2 on him. Trying to strike out the side here. Strider's 0-2. Check swing. Didn't go after the slider there. I think you keep throwing it, don't you?
I wouldn't mind a fastball up and then go back to it just to get him off it. But at the same time, he's done it before in this game where it's been slider, slider, slider. Laid off one, got the swing on the next.
1-2 to the plate. Missed outside of the slider. Count even 2-2. Wind up in the 2-2 pitch. And he got him looking. Dusted off the outside corner with a fastball. Strider strikes out the side. He has 11 strikeouts in the game. Got to get some more runs. We go to the top of the seventh inning, tied at 3.
Athletes work under a contract to protect their future. Why shouldn't you? I'm Kevin Swanson, business manager with IBEW Local 613, the largest electrical workers.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com. Or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you.
7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
A's scored 3 times in the first inning. Braves scored 3 times in the fourth inning. And after blowouts, one for either team in the first 2 games of this series, we got a tight one late in this one. 3 3 apiece into the top of the 7th alongside Nick Green and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you. Braves tied it back in the 4th inning with a home run by this man, Jurickson Profar. First pitch he sees from J.T. Ginn is over for a called strike. Profar swinging it from the left side against the righty Ginn. The 1 pitch. Missed inside with a sinker. What was that number you were telling me earlier about home runs by Profar compared to other left fielders for the Braves this season?
What does he have? He has 3. What do they have? 2 or 4? I can't remember the exact number.
I think he's out-homered them. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a ball inside. Yeah, he's already out-homered all the other left fielders the Braves have used.
And we knew that was going to be a big upgrade when he got back. Just unfortunate he missed the first essentially 80 games.
Right. Staring at a 2-1 count. There's to Profar. Missed high with a sinker. Looking for a base runner. Since the homer by Profar, only one man has reached. That was a single by Nick Allen in the 5th inning. We're currently in the 7th. 3-1 and a bounce one out to first, giving ground and playing the second up. Kurtz throws to first base. Ginn is there. 1 down to the 7th. That was a pretty nifty play over there.
Yeah, that top spin ball, you've got to back up on. Kurtz does a nice job. Catches it a couple steps in the outfield grass. A nice job by Ginn getting over.
Marcell Ozuna is 0 for 2 with a fly out to center and a ground out to short. No climb in here. In between innings, it'll be the 7th inning stretch. And that's brought to you by 13 Heroes, a premium line of spirits found to honor the 13 service members killed in Afghanistan in 2021. Help turn tragedy into legacy by visiting 13heroes.com today. Only 1 down. Ozuna homered last night in the 6th inning. First pitch he sees. He swings and fouls one back into the screen. Like we mentioned earlier, that homer by Ozuna, just his 3rd in his last 33 games.
I like that approach right there, too. He's been taking a ton of first pitches. Try to get something first pitch you can drive. Give me a good swing.
0-1 inside, 1-1. After Ozuna, it's Albies. Trying to make some noise here in the top of the 7th. 1-1 to Ozuna. And a ball outside. Already a good bit of finals around Major League Baseball. The Mets were swept today in a doubleheader. Lost 7-3 to the Orioles and then 3-1 to the Orioles. 2-1 pitch. And he gets under it. Hits one way up in the air to medium depth center field. Denzel Clark is under it, calling everyone off. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Other final scores, the Cardinals beat up on the Nationals 8-1. Reds shut out the Marlins 6-0. Yankees edged the Mariners 6-5 in 10 innings. Cubs over the Twins 8-1. And the Red Sox had defeated the Rays 4-3. Those are all the finals around Major League Baseball to this point. 2 down for Ozzy Albies. Batting from the left side. Takes the first pitch, strike on the outside corner. That scoreboard update delivered to you by Saya LTL Freight, the official freight carrier of the Atlanta Braves. Only 2 other games underway right now outside of this one. Looking for a base runner. 0-1 pitch, and Ozzy hits one to deep right. Got into it pretty good. That takes flight, and it's gone! Ozzy Albies with his first home run in a long time. And it's a big one to give the Braves the lead. That exploded off his bat right into the Braves bullpen. And the Braves have a 4-3 lead in the 7th. A huge swing from number 1.
Go get you some, Ozzy. Slider down and in. Drops a head on it. First home run in the last 37 games. Incredible. Big one for Ozzy.
May 29th, his last home run. And what a sweet swing that was for Ozzy Albies. And it is his 7th home run of the year, and it is a huge one. So the A's go to the bullpen. Mark Kotze out there making the Pennington.
Texting terms at unlock.com/SMS. Privacy policy at unlock.com/privacy-policy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. After portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Text EQUITY to 865-865 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Text EQUITY to 865-865. Text the word EQUITY to 865-865. Text EQUITY to 865-865 now.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles.
Giveaways and more. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for details.
My car is happy. I am happy. Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
Don't miss an incredible lineup of Braves giveaways this season, including bobbleheads, collectibles, and a replica jersey. Visit Braves.com/promos to see them all. Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app, now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Sean Newcomb on the mound, was acquired from the Red Sox on the 27th of May, 12 games with the A's, sitting at a 3.05 ERA.
Here's his first pitch to Michael Harris, and his first pitch misses high. Well, the Braves had 3 lengthy homerless droughts entering this series. One by Ozuna, one by Harris, one by Albies. 2 of those 3 guys have gone deep in this series. Harris takes ball outside.
I'd love to see Michael Harris jump in on this, too. He's been scuffling really bad. Not a great matchup here against Newcomb either.
2-0 pitch, and that's in for a strike. Newcomb, the former Brave, out there for the A's. 2-1 pitch and a chopper right back to Newcomb. He stabs it on one bounce, throws to first for out number 3. But the Braves take the lead for the first time. A home run by Ozzy Albies when they needed one badly. He delivers. We head to the bottom of the 7th, 4-3 Braves.
Right now at the Home Depot, you can stack up on storage solutions that fit your needs. Like
hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X-Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
Digging, grading, tilling, and mowing. All in a day's work with Yanmar, the tractor that works as hard as you do. Discover new possibilities at yanmartractor.com.
This is Matt Chernoff, and we want your summer to include 2 tickets to Truist Park. Listen to Chuck and Chernoff weekdays during our 4 o'clock hour for your chance to win Braves tickets on 680 The Fan.
With the Braves on top 4-3 over the Athletics, we go to the bottom of the 7th. Zach Geloff up to the plate. First pitch he sees sent foul. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
0-1 fastball misses inside to Geloff. Strider at 96 pitches out there for his 7th inning of work, facing 8, 9, and 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. An Ozzy Albies homer in the top of the inning has given the Braves a 4-3 lead. They once trailed 3-0. 1-1 to Geloff. Going inside with a fastball. Geloff 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. He's had no success versus Strider tonight. And Spencer trying to keep the clamps on him. Ready with his 2-1 pitch. Righty deals and a fly ball to right field. Ronald Acuna drifts back a step or 2. Makes a chest-high catch. 1 out here in the 7th. Did you know the all-time hot sauce leader in RBIs is the original Louisiana brand hot sauce? That stuff is like a double play for your mouth. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. Dylan Lee is up and throwing in the Braves bullpen just in case. See what they want to do if it gets Clark. And Clark takes a strike. You think either way this is the last man that he faces?
Yeah, he went 100 pitches last time out. This is going to be pitch number 100 here in this one. I kind of like the lefty-lefty matchup against Butler.
0-1 to Clark. Big swing and a miss and a slider away. And the lefty stick of Butler on deck, and he's one of the more dangerous hitters in their order. They might let Spencer finish here versus Clark. That sends him through the order 3 times and then turn it over to Lee to face Butler. 0-2. Ground ball out to second. Ozzy on a knee, backhands, pats the mitt, fires over, 2 down. And here comes Brian Snitker. And that's exactly what will take place. Great job by Spencer Strider. And he is not happy at all. He looked toward the Braves dugout, saw Snit coming out and said, "You've got to be kidding me."
Still think this is the right move.
He tries to argue his case. Snit just takes the ball. That'll be hit by Strider. He loves seeing that tenacity out of your starting pitcher. And
for full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854, 888-780-6854, or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Your burger is served. And this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination.
You know, weekdays between 10 and 2 at 680thefan.com or use the Fan app.
Dylan Lee's been off for the 43rd time of the year. Scoreless in 17 of his last 18. Only 8 hits allowed in 19 innings. Saw him yesterday. Came in to pitch the Kurtz 3-pitch punch-out. The lefty-lefty matchup, love it. Butler's hitting 194 against Southpaws.
Going with the numbers, pitch all the way to Butler. And a first pitch slider is outside. Butler in game 1, 2-homer night. Inside the park homer versus Fuentes. And then a solo homer versus Chavez. Now facing the lefty Lee. 4-3 Braves. 1-0 pitch. Oh, boy, it looked like a good slider and doesn't get the call.
It's all over the plate.
Now 2-0 on Lawrence Butler, who is 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a flyout. Lee's 2-0. Butler with a huge swing and a miss and a slider. Put him on the tilt-a-whirl with that swing.
This is a big at-bat, too, Ben. Brent Rooker on deck. Already has a couple doubles on the day. Has crushed lefties, so it's important to get this out here.
2-1 pitch. Little flare into left field. That dunks in for a base hit. So now Butler is on. That time able to lob one over the infield cutout. It's a 2-out single. And now Brent Rooker is the batter, and he faces the lefty Lee. Well, like you mentioned, the numbers for Rooker versus lefties favor Rooker, but for Dylan Lee, lefties and righties, he has good numbers against.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, really. Actually, they've been better against righties than lefties, both under 200 on the year.
4-3 Braves, bottom of the 7th. First pitch to Rooker, and he swings and misses at a slider down and away. Very well located. Rooker with 2 doubles in the game. He just missed a homer back in the 5th inning. Lee protecting a 1-run lead in the bottom of the 7th. 0-1 made him look foolish there. Slider in for a strike. Check swing. Rooker went either way. Think back on that double that Rooker hit in the 5th inning, then the walk to Kurtz, then a huge out for Strider to get Andujar. That kept the A's off the board in the 5th inning. Then Strider had a 1-2-3-6 as he struck out the side. And now Dylan Lee, 1 strike away from hanging a 0 up on the board for the bottom of the 7th. He straightens. Runner goes. 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Top shelf fastball. And he just went right through Brent Rooker. And that ends the bottom of the 7th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Braves 4, A's 3.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take 1 bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Here's what the car insurance companies may think they know after a car crash. They know you probably don't know what your claim is worth, or how to calculate pain and suffering, lost wages and future earnings, current and future medical expenses, or diminished value to your car. But guess what? We do. And if we don't win your case, you owe us nothing. For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
These are your own old warped windows and doors. This is the Power Company. Want to make it a fair fight? Get energy-efficient custom windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang. Today's phrase is ducks on the pond.
Braves 4, A's 3. Top of the 8th inning. Looking to pad that lead. Still Newcomb on the mound for the A's, facing Nick Allen, Ronald Acuna, and Matt Olson. Had a first pitch strike to Nick Allen. Allen 1 for 2 in this game. Getting a look at Newcomb here. Lefty Newcomb deals the 0-1. That'll be swung on and missed. Well, for Newcomb, this is the second time the Braves have seen him this season. We saw him back on May 18th as a member of the Red Sox. And he wasn't a Red Sox much longer after that outing. And grabbed by the A's. Allen will send one foul into the seats. Still 0-2. Last time the Braves saw Newcomb, he went 4 2/3 of an inning. That was out of the bullpen. Gave up 3 runs on 6 hits. Gave up a homer. 1-2 to Allen. That's fouled off of his foot. That was May 18th. And then he was purchased by the Athletics on May 27th.
the same issues still hamper Newcomb that hamper him early in his career with Atlanta. A lot of walks.
2 to Allen. Missed outside with a fastball. Well, he spent 6 seasons as a Brave, 3 seasons as an a season with the Cubs, and a season with the Red Sox. 1-2 to Allen. And there's a called third strike. Dropped a curveball over the outside corner.
It's pretty nasty, too. That backdoor breaking ball has been filthy for these lefties tonight.
Back to the top of the order, Ronald Acuna. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. First pitch from Newcomb. And a shot out to third, taken off a bounce by Andujar. Throws over to first base, 2 down. Well, what do you think the Braves want to do in terms of navigating this thing the rest of the way in the 8th and the 9th?
I mean, I think you got Daysbell coming up in the bullpen. Obviously, Dylan had to be used in that important spot. I'm still good with Iggy. Iggy's been great. I think you might see him close one out here.
2 down for Matt Olson. And he swings and misses. I know you want to have a fresh inning for your new pitcher, but at the same time, it would be tempting to send Lee back out there to face the lefty Nick Kurtz. There's the ball inside. You got a couple of options there. We'll see.
Kurtz has been a lot worse against lefties, so it does make sense.
1-1. Olson, big hack and a miss at a curveball.
Yeah, and I feel like that's kind of how you have to navigate from here on out, too. It's mix and match. Dylan's been your best reliever. You have to put him in a big situation. They already did that. From here on out, it's matchups, I believe.
Yeah, and he's a guy that is no stranger to sitting down and getting back up, even just for one batter. Be interesting to see how they go through that. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Olson takes a ball outside. You got a 1-run lead to protect, and it's late. We're in the top of the 8th inning. All 7 runs in this game, with the exception of 1, I should say, have come on homers. Braves get the 1 RBI double by Murphy. The other 6 come on home runs. 2-2 to Olson. Little dribbler foul over by the A's dugout.
What's new, right?
Yeah, exactly. What was that number we said? 86% of the Braves' runs in the month of July have come on home runs.
Yep. 30 of their last 38 coming in via the home run, too.
Well, with what we've seen this season, I'll take runs any way you can get them. Again, the 2-2. Olson with a good swing, fouls back a fastball.
You mentioned earlier how well Matt Olson's done lately and the quality of at bat. This is another one.
2-2 inside and all the way to the backstop. So the count full on Olson. Braves have gone down in order 4 times in the game, but they lead 4-3. Payoff pitch. Olson, little loop into the A's dugout, foul.
Matt's done a good job of fighting off some tough pitches. He's going to be pitch number 9 of the at-bat. Well, the last one was 97 from Newcomb.
Time called as Wins is up out of his crouch and walks out there to the base of the mound to visit with Newcomb. So where do they want to go here versus Olson? We'll find out. If Olson reaches, then Riley would come to the plate. Wins jogs back behind the plate. I tell you, if you told me that Austin Wins just finished weeping, I would believe you. For some reason, he always looks like he just finished crying. See if Olson can make him cry. 3-2, low and outside, ball 4. I don't know, just something the way that he looks at all times. Here comes Mark Kotsay. That'll be it for Newcomb. He'll go to the right-hander to face Riley. And they make the Pennington Grass Seed call to the bullpen. If you're looking to transform your lawn this year, turn to Pennington Grass Seed, the official partner of the Atlanta Braves grounds crew. Pennington Grass Seed, rooted in Braves country. A's go deeper into their bullpen. They'll bring along the right.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854. 888-780-6854 or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking
.75 ERA in 12 innings. Hasn't allowed but one earned run over the last 12. 4-pitch mix. Leads with a sweeper at 60%. Four-seamer at 26%, about 96 miles an hour. Has a slider and sinker as well.
Back in the 4th inning with 2 down, the Braves had 3 straight hits, scored 3 times. And now with 2 down, a runner at first base, hoping for something similar. Pad this lead, currently a 1-run lead. Riley takes a first pitch slider for a strike on the outside corner. So the right-hander Michael Kelly, 4th pitcher used by Mark Kotsay in the game. Olson, the runner at first base. 0-1 to Riley. And the strike for the outside corner. Good fastball.
2 really good pitches.
Riley's homer yesterday, just his 4th in his last 34 games. Waiting for the 0-2. Here it comes, and he missed low with a sweeper. Austin tonight 1 for 3 of the double and a run scored. Waiting on his 1-2 pitch from Kelly. 1-2 to the plate. And he swings and strokes one high in the air, but not quite enough on this one. Clark, right at the edge of the warning track, makes the catch in deep right center field. And that ends the top of the 8th inning. Braves get a walk, nothing more. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning, 4-3 Braves.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah & Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
Psst. Hey, you. Wouldn't a Diet Coke at 7 a.m. totally hit? You know you can get that from Wendy's for just $1, right? Even you, girl drinking a Fanta on the way to 8 a.m. Pilates class. Any soda you want, any size, just $1. So go get that breakfast soda, you morning menace. But maybe hurry, because it's only during breakfast. Morning soda, gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours. Exclusions apply. Not valid in a combo. Prices may be higher in Hawaii.
Win money on your phone, tablet, or laptop at PlayDigi.com from the Georgia Lottery. Play responsibly. Georgia Lottery. Today could be the day.
Hey, Braves fans, this is Chris Domino reminding you that Braves coverage starts 2 hours before every first pitch during the season on the radio home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan, and, of course, the Fan app.
Well, the decision has been made. The Braves will stick with Dylan Lee to go left on left versus Nick Kurtz. It's a 4-3 Braves lead into the bottom of the 8th inning. Left on left matchup. Pitch on the way from Lee. First pitch fastball in for a strike. Have to be careful with Kurtz. 2 walks, a strikeout. We've already seen his power. He went deep the other night. Lee's 0-1 pitch. Just missed outside with a fastball. 8th inning means it's the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. And if the Braves strike out the side here in the bottom of the 8th inning, our contestant Roy Holloman will be the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar utility terrain vehicle. 1-1 gets a good swing and miss there on a slider. Enter all season long at Braves.com/Yanmar for your chance to win a Yanmar UTV to be entered for a grand prize drawing at the end of the season. Yanmar, built together, back longer. You're just thinking he faces this one man, then it's off to Daysbel Hernandez, right?
Yep.
1-2 on Kurtz. Lee brings it. A little bit low and outside with a slider. Kurtz 0 for 4 last night, but at a grand slam and also doubled in game 1. This would be a big first out if Lee can get it. 2-2 to Kurtz. And he lifts one to deep left, going back profar to the wall, and this game is tied. A left-on-left homer by Nick Kurtz, his 15th of the year. And it's a 4-4 game in the bottom of the 8th. And before Kurtz even makes it all the way around, Brian Snickers on the field, crossing over the first baseline to make the Pennington grass seed call to the bullpen. Had him to 2 strikes, but couldn't finish him off. If you're looking to transform your lawn this year, turn to Pennington Grass Seed, the official partner of the Atlanta Braves grounds crew. Pennington Grass Seed, rooted in Braves country. It'll be Daysbel Hernandez.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com. Or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go.
Miguel Andujar is the batter. This game tied at 4. Well, like we mentioned, the A's blew out the Braves in game 1, 10-1. Braves returned the favor last night, blowing out the A's 9-2. And now we got a nail-biter as we're in the bottom of the 8th, tied at 4. First pitch from Daysbel Hernandez to Miguel Andujar. And the clock went out to second, taken off 1 bounce by Ozzy Albies. Those up at the first base for the out. Hit it hard, but Ozzy able to range to his left and glove it. 1 away. In the 9th, the Braves will have Murphy, Profar, and Ozuna due up. And now it's up to Daysbel Hernandez to keep the game tied.
And you know who we have not seen in this series, Mason Miller.
First pitch fastball at 98. Hits the bottom of the zone for a strike. Sodestrom hit the 3-run homer back in the first inning. And that homer I cursed just a moment ago, the first time they've scored since then. 0-1 pitch. Low it inside with a slider. Hernandez kicks and fires a 1-1. Came low and in. Just missed hitting him in the foot. Somehow that slider missed his shoe. And a 2-1 count on Tyler Sodestrom. One pitch pulled out to second. After a series of hops, it's gloved by Albies. Easy throw over to first base, 2 away. So now it's Max Muncy. He's over 3 with 3 strikeouts. He's had a tough night. And Days Hernandez trying to keep it a really bad night for him. Days Hernandez, Albies communicating out there. And now the right-hander back on top of the mound. Muncy, the right-handed batter, swings at the first pitch, missed a fastball that was bearing in on his hands at 99.
Daysbell's been really good. The only thing that's hampered him are walks, and
a 1 low and outside with a slider.
That's something that hampers a lot of guys, especially coming up. Stuff is definitely there.
Bearded right-hander nods with his catcher Murphy. 1-1 to the plate. Bolted foul into the seats down the left field line. One and 2. Base is empty for Muncy, but he's got a loud bat. 8 homers for him this season. .219 average for this rookie Max Muncy. 1-2 pitch, and he got him with a slider down in the dirt. He went swinging at a bad ball. And that ends the bottom of the 8th with a homer by Nick Kurtz ties the game. We go to the 9th here in Sacramento, tied at 4.
My name is Patrick.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
Let's be real. Homeschooling isn't easy. So how does Florida Virtual School help? With teachers that take the time to connect with you and your child. Electives that expand horizons. Career and technical education that opens a world of career paths. Advanced courses that help students get ahead. And world languages that build connections with other cultures. See the difference that homeschool support makes at flvs.net/homeschooltogether.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy, help.
Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Tie game here in Sacramento. We're tied up at 4 as we head to the top of the 9th inning. Mason Miller on the mound for the A's. It'll be his 33rd appearance of the year. Been scuffling a little bit of 4.41 ERA, but a bit better over the last 14. Hasn't allowed a run in 12 of those. 4 earned runs in 15 innings. Big time fastball and slider. The fastball sits at 101.
He's given up just 1 run in his last 8 appearances. And in that span, a dozen strikeouts, giving up just 1 homer. And now this big right-hander, 6'5", 200 pounds, out of Gardner-Webb University. Brings his first pitch to Sean Murphy. Murph swings at a 102-mile-an-hour fastball and fouls it off. Mason Miller, 26 years old. He was an all-star last year, finished 4th in Rookie of the Year voting. 3rd season in the big leagues. Former 3rd-round selection by the A's in 2021.
Had 104 strikeouts in 65 innings last year.
Yeah, and he can blow the smoke, can he? 0-1 for Sean Murphy. Pitch to Murphy. Is tied outside with a fastball. So it's Murphy, Profar, and Ozuna here in the 9th inning for the Braves. In the bottom of the inning, the A's will have Wins, Geloff, and Clark, 7, 8, 9, unless they pinch hit. 1-1 to Murphy. That'll send one foul. And a slider center cut. Sent that into the seats down the right field line. And this is the ultimate sit fastball and adjust to anything else. Because, I mean, he is bringing it 102, 103. 1-2 to Murphy. And a swing and miss at a 104-mile-an-hour fastball. It was up and away from him. I don't even know how you can see it.
That's not easy to hit. And we know that he's got a big-time fastball, but even though you know it's coming, it's still hard to hit.
Jurickson, Profar hit a big 2-run homer for the Braves back in the 4th inning. Tied at 4, top of the 9th. First pitch to Profar, missed down with a slider. A's have used Sears, Ginn, Newcomb, Kelly, and Miller on the mound. Braves have used Strider, Lee, and Hernandez. We're tied at 4. 1-0 pitch. Profar swings and misses at a slider. Got to have a base runner. Profar be a great candidate. Waiting on the 1-1 pitch. He'll swing and foul off a slider. He's got nothing but sliders from Miller. Time called by Profar. Backing out of there. Now digging back in. Trying to catch his breath against this flamethrower, but he hasn't seen any flames yet. Nothing but sliders. Miller staring into his catcher, Wins. Righty brings a 1-2. Just tied away with a fastball at 104. That is high octane right there.
Yeah, that's insane. A little extra amperage today. Is that a word?
He just made it one.
Yep, that's right.
2-2 pitch. Profar with a softly tapped grounder back to the mound. Fielded by Miller. Underhand toss to the bag. 2 down.
I'm honestly not sure how people hit him and why he struggled this year. Look, the fastball is incredibly hard to hit. The slider is at 89, 90 miles an hour. Some good depth to it. Hasn't walked a ton of guys this year, but the ERA is over 4.
2 down, top of the 9th. Tied at 4. Ozuna getting a crack at it. First pitch he sees. He swings and misses at a 103-mile-an-hour fastball in the outside corner. Marcel Iglesias tossing in the Braves bullpen. The 9th would be his. Base is empty. 2 down. Miller's 0-1. Outside with a heater. Ozuna steadies the bat. 1-1 pitch. Low and outside. Marcel just trying to time that fastball and meet it with the barrel. You do that, it's going to go a long way. Ozuna has that front foot up on its tiptoe. 2-1 pitch and a high fly ball to left. Tyler Sodestrom is under it. This eventually comes down and into his glove at left field. He just missed that thing. So the Braves go down 1-2-3 in the 9th. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning, tied at 4.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854, 888-780-6854, or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a different by design.
I'm Cortland's spokespug, Cordy. This broadcast of the Atlanta Braves is brought to you by Cortland. Visit Cortland.com to find your new apartment or one of our next-level communities. Go Braves!
When there's baseball news you need to know before the trade deadline, never lose touch with the radio home of the Braves. Listen to Chuck and Chernoff weekday afternoons from 2 to 6 on 680 The Fan.
Tied at 4 here in Sacramento. Raisel Iglesias on for the 37th time of the year. ERA still a little under 5, but he's been pitching really well. Scoreless over his last 11 appearances. 9 2/3 innings, 14 punch-outs over that stretch.
Goes to work on Austin Wins, who hits a fly ball towards right field. Ronald Acuna racing towards the line, has room and a basket catch right before he crosses into foul ground and into the sidewall. Nice job by Ronald Acuna.
Yeah, nice catch. Not a lot of room down that right field line. Made it look pretty easy, too.
He tracked that very well. One down. There are only 4 guys on the roster for the A's who have ever seen Iglesias. Geloff, Rooker, Schumann, and Sodestrom. Here's Geloff now. Geloff 0 for 3 in the game. It'll take a big swing and a miss at a sinker. Geloff 1 for 2 in his career versus Iglesias. The one was a double. He's the only Athletic with more than 1 career AB versus Iglesias. 0-1 to Geloff. And a strike right at the bottom of the zone. Shea Langoliers is in the on-deck circle. He'd be pinch hitting for Denzel Clark. Sunset here in Sacramento. The 4-4 game in the bottom of the 9th. 0-2 pitch. Geloff rolls over one out towards short. Backhanded by Allen. Exchange and fires right on the money. That is terrific by Nick Allen. Tough play going to his right, Greeny, and able to make it flawlessly.
Yeah, beautiful play again. Not a shock. Going to his backhand pretty far to his right. Able to line that chest up to his target. Make it look pretty easy.
So now with 2 down and the base is empty, it's the former Brave farmhand Shea Langoliers. He's caught up on the pinch hit for Denzel Clark. Clark finished the night 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Langoliers, a .235 hitter, definitely has some power, a dozen home runs. First pitch to Langoliers and a fastball low and outside. If Iglesias can get him, the Braves would have 7, 8, 9 due up in the 10th inning. 1-0 to Langoliers. Fastball up and away, missed outside, 2-0. Langoliers was 1 for 4 last night. 0 for 4 in game 1. 2-0, healthy cut and miss at a fastball.
I think his fastball has been good. Over this stretch, he's been able to lean on it a pretty good bit. He's been throwing the slider a little bit more as well, which is great to see.
Goes to work, 2-1. High heat, swung on, miss. That was well out of the zone. Langoliers couldn't keep his finger off the trigger. Now time called by Langoliers, bends over and adjusts his batting gloves. Got his high green socks up to his knees, digs back in, touches two corners of the plate with the end of his bat, now steadies the stick. 2-2. Have a seat. High fastball gets Langoliers. We're heading to the 10th. Nothing happening for the Athletics. It's a 4-4 game into extra innings in Sacramento.
Spoiler alert. A 2-word warning that we're about to rule.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste.
Before the trading deadline, never lose touch with the radio home of the Braves. Chuck and Chernoff, weekday afternoons from 2 to 6 on the Fan app as well.
On to extras we go here in Sacramento. Tie game at 4 as we hit at the top of the 10th inning. Right-hander Justin Sterner on the mound for the 33rd time of the year. ERA sits at 3.94. Fastball cutter sweeper. We saw him in game 1 through 2 shutout innings. All zeros across the board.
Other changes for the A's. Langoliers stays in the game as the catcher, and taking over in center field is Max Schumann. So Schumann in center, Langoliers behind the plate, and Sterner on the mound. So up the middle is where they made their changes. It'll be 7, 8, 9 for the Braves. Down at second base as the place runner is Eli White. So here we go. 4-4 game, top of the 10th inning. Pitch all the way to Ozzy Albies. Check swing, and he did go after the cutter. The Braves are 6-3 in extra innings this year. They're looking for a road victory in extra racks tonight here in Sacramento. Ozzy with a big homer in his last at bat. And a swing and miss at a sweeper down here.
Got to find a way to get him over to third base. Put himself in a hole.
A's are 5-3 in extra innings this season. 0-2 from Sterner to Albies. And he takes a ball high. Laid off a fastball, 1-2. That homer by Ozzy in the 7th gave the Braves a brief lead. Then the A's tied it up in the bottom of the 8th. 1-2 pitch. Ozzy swings and misses at a high fastball. So now Michael Harris is the batter. He's 0 for 3 in the game. He's 0 for 7 in the series. It has been a really rough stretch for Harris for about the last month and a half. First pitch that he sees. Check swing. The appeal, he did go, says Edwin Moscoso. Righty-lefty matchup. 0-1 to Harris. And a ball outside, laid off a fastball. Drake Baldwin is on deck for the Braves. To go back to June 1st, Harris has been hitting well under 200. 1-1 pitch, fouled back to our left. He's batting 149 since June 1st.
It's been a lot of chase, too.
He is 17 for his last 117. And a 1-2 pitch. And a swing and miss at a sweeper for strike 3. There is strikes out now to the hands of Drake Baldwin. Now, yesterday, Drake Baldwin belted a 3-run home run in the first inning. And now pitching coach Scott Emerson going to trot out there and bring a scouting report to Sterner.
See if Drake can put up a good at-bat. The first 2 at-bats of this inning have not been good. Pretty good stuff from Sterner, but at the same time, we got to put the ball in play.
You know, and you knew you had the bottom of the order coming up, so it's never easy. But to your point, all you wanted was some contact.
And I think it would be important, too, in that situation, just to get the guy to third base, even though Michael's been struggling. But a wild pitch in that situation put a little bit more pressure on Sterner. You never know what can happen. Unfortunately, we're still at second base with 2 outs.
So it's in the hands of Drake Baldwin. Go ahead run at second base. 2 down, top of the 10th, tied at 4. First pitch to Baldwin, and he swings and fouls back a fastball. The other night, Sterner did not face Baldwin. Baldwin did not play in that game. That was Murphy behind the plate. Baldwin staring down Sterner. 0-1 pitch. Sent foul over the rooftop down the left field line and out of sight. And the Braves down to their final strike in the 10th inning. Hayes in the bottom of the inning would have Langoliers as the runner at second, and the top of their order, Butler, Rooker, and Kurtz due up. Nice to roll into the bottom of the 10th with at least 1 run. 0-2, runner goes, and there's a ball low and inside. So a steal for Eli White. Now a wild pitch could give the Braves the lead. 1-2 for Baldwin. 1-2. We'll send one foul again over the rooftop down the third baseline. Braves had a big 2-out base hit back in the 4th inning. Had 3 straight, actually. Need one here in the top of the 10th. 1-2 to Baldwin. Came inside, almost hit him. And if Baldwin reaches, then it would go to Acuna, who swings a weighted bat in the on-deck circle.
5 pitches in, only thrown 1 breaking ball.
2-2. Baldwin fouls one back into the screen. Fouled back a cutter. This one has come down to the wire. Series on the line. Braves haven't won a series since June 17th through the 19th. And engaged in extra innings in the rubber game tonight. 2-2 pitch, swung on and fouled off of his foot. That rolls down the third baseline.
I don't know how he got a piece of that. That was way inside. Good job just fighting.
This rookie has had some big moments this season. In search of a big moment here in the 10th inning in Sacramento. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Sterner ready to bring it. 2-2 pitch. Low and in. Good eye. Laid off the sweeper.
There hasn't been one mistake in this at-bat either.
3-2. Here it comes. And a fly ball towards left center field. Schumann and Sodestrom are there. Soderstrom's ball in left. And the Braves are kept quiet in the top of the 10th. And the A's will come to the plate in the bottom of the inning, needing 1 run to win it. We'll go that way in a 4-4 game.
From playing catch in the front yard to backyard.
Texting terms at unlock.com/SMS. Privacy policy at unlock.com/privacy-policy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Text EQUITY to 865-865 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Text EQUITY to 865-865. Text the word EQUITY to 865-865. Text EQUITY to 865-865 now.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang.
Changing performance on the field to getting things done around the house, doers make a difference. And when it comes to home improvement needs delivered right to your door, the Home Depot is how doers get more done.
Hey, Braves fans, don't get tricked into following the baseball season or the Atlanta sports scene anywhere else. Listen to Cellini and Domino weekdays 10 to 2 on 680 The Fan.
Still tied here in Sacramento at 4. Pierce Johnson, new pitcher for the Braves, 35th appearance on the year, 2.84 ERA. We last saw him on Sunday through a scoreless inning against Baltimore.
Stage is set for the birthday boy, Lawrence Butler. Pierce Johnson trying to ruin his birthday. And there's a first pitch curveball for a strike. Langoliers is the runner at second base. It's a 4-4 game in the bottom of the 10th. Butler is 1 for 4 in the game. And Butler has never faced Pierce Johnson. See if they go ahead and put Butler on. Walt Weiss at the top step of the Braves dugout. Now they're going to give Pierce Johnson new baseball. What was that all about? Not playing umpire Chris Guccione going out there to the mound.
He's smiling with Pierce.
And first of all, they're putting him on base. I didn't understand that with 0-1 count, but whatever the issue is, they just ironed it out. For Lawrence Butler, it's his bobblehead night. He awaits the 0-1. Johnson's 0-1 pitch. Blew that by him. Good curveball. 0-2. Man, you need some swing and miss stuff here, don't you?
Yeah, these situations are tough. Anytime you get a runner on second with nobody out, if you don't have swing and miss stuff, it's a big-time challenge.
Langoliers, winning run at second base. Johnson ready with the 0-2, and he deals. That's fouled back. Just barely got a piece of a curveball. Good place for that 0-2 curve, low and away, and Butler went flailing after it.
Pearson's done a nice job with the fastball, too. It's been a pretty good pitch for him lately. It's in that 96 mile per hour range. Getting guys looking curveball and blowing the fastball by him.
Again, the 0-2. In the dirt. Good smother back there by Murphy. By the way, Luke Williams entered the game at shortstop, taking over for Nick Allen, whom the Braves pinch hit for in the top of the inning. And now Williams shading the runner Langoliers at second base and playing up the middle. Johnson needs a strikeout. 1-2. Misloaded in with a curveball.
I'm surprised he hasn't thrown a fastball. Throw enough of those curveballs, you can make a mistake with that and also get the hitter just sitting straight curveball.
Glance to second. And he cuts loose a 2-2. And a cold third strike. Chris Guccione took an extra beat before he rose and rung out Lawrence Butler. That fastball in the inside corner looked good enough to Guccione. Now the Braves will take it.
That was a big out, too. Probably not a strike, but we'll take it. Good job by Murph pulling it back. Massive out.
Butler was furious, and I don't blame him. One down for Brent Rooker. Back to work, Pierce Johnson. And Rooker takes a fastball that was actually a better pitch than the one to Butler, but that's a ball to the right-handed batter. Rooker 1 for 1 with a triple in his career versus Pierce Johnson. Righty-righty matchup. Pierce is 1-0. And a swing and a miss at a curveball. Center cut. He missed every stitch of it. Bottom of the 10th. Runner at second. 1 out in a 4-4 game. Johnson to the plate. Low away. Good stop by Murph. My goodness.
Not even close. Spiked it down and away. Great job by Murph being able to pick it.
Man, he saved a huge potential wild pitch right there. What a play by Murphy. Johnson's 2-1. Rooker check swing fooled there on the curveball. He definitely committed.
Yeah, good pitch. Got a little antsy chasing that curveball down.
And another strikeout here would be enormous. This is the top of the order. Pierce Johnson trying to walk right through him. Keep the game tied. Ready with his 2-2 pitch. And he spins it up there. Fouled back. Got a piece of a fastball at 96. See if that sets up another good curveball from Pierce Johnson. Langoliers takes a lead at second. Ready with a 2-2 pitch. Pierce fires. And there's a ball punched out to second. Caught by the shortstop Williams and tosses to second. And they double off Langoliers. And we play on. The runner Langoliers was drifting too far from the bag, and that took Williams to his left. He speared it, underhanded to Albies, and the double play sends us to the 11th. Great job. We go to the 11th inning, tied at 4.
Oh, for full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com. Or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Swinging a Pug Cordy. This broadcast of the Atlanta Braves is brought to you by Cortland. Visit Cortland.com to find your new apartment or one of our next level communities. Go Braves!
Hey everybody, Buck Bellew here. When the Braves don't play at 7, join me for the new Buck Bellew Show here on The Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Ronald Acuna to the plate, the top of the 11th inning. Game tied at 4. Luke Williams is the runner at second base. Still Sterner on the mound. First pitch to Acuna, and he takes a ball high. Sterner was out there for the 10th inning, had no problem blitzing through the Braves in the 10th, striking out Albies and Harris, and then got Baldwin to fly out to left field. And now he has to face the top of the Braves order. Pitch to Acuna. He'll shoot one out to second, caught out of the air by Zach Geloff, and back to second base for Williams. And one down here in the 11th before Olsen clocks in. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
every Atlanta Braves game, live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
With the game tied at 4 here in the top of the 11th inning, the former A has a chance to play the role of hero for the Braves. And the pitch on the way to Olsen, and he kills one foul. That's going to hit a car in the parking lot out there on the other side of the berm. That'll be an insurance claim for somebody. 0-1 on Olsen. Olsen is 0 for 3 with a walk in the game. Base hit should mean a run. Tied at 4 in the 11th. And Sterner wheels around looking back Williams to second base. Neither team could score in the 10th. And Olsen, who is 3 for 11 in this series with a chance to drive in Williams. 0-1 pitch. Swung on, missed. Sweeper right at the bottom of the zone.
That's the one you want, too. The middle of the plate, pulled off.
Down 0-2. Sterner a look to second. 0-2 pitch. Missed outside with a fastball. By the way, in between innings, it wasn't just Butler, but that entire A's dugout was yelling out there at Chris Guccione. They hated his call of the strike 3 versus Butler. And he had to warn the dugout. 1-2 pitch is high. I don't blame him at all. Butler's down there just moving his molars right at Chris Guccione, and he said, go out and play right field before I toss you out of the game. That was a big out for Pierce Johnson. A's in the bottom of the inning will have Kurtz, Andujar, and Sodestrom. 2-2 pitch. And he'll lift one towards foul territory, spinning back into the seats down the third base line. That becomes a souvenir. Olsen steadies the stick, stares down the right-hander Sterner. Williams a lead at second. 2-2 pitch, and he'll hit a high fly ball towards deep left center field. Soderstrom, Schumann back at the wall, and it's caught at the wall by Soderstrom. Tagging from second is Williams. He arrives at third base. Kind of like the ball that we saw hit to the wall last night. If that's hit when it's really hot in the first few innings of the game, that might get out of here.
Yeah, pretty good swing, too. Good at bat. That's why it's so important to get that runner to third base with less than 2 outs. Soderstrom caught it 2 steps from the wall.
So now the runner at third. It's in the hands of Riley. Looking for a clutch knock. And Riley bounces one off the glove of the pitcher. It carries to the second baseman, Geloff, who throws to first for the out. What a stroke of luck for the Athletics. Comebacker that looked like it was going directly to the second baseman, Geloff, but it deflected off of the glove of Sterner, and a better play.
Helping your inner circle prepare for emergencies can start in many ways. Put together an emergency kit with WipeWall. Create a family communication plan with your tita. Remind Bai to keep a backup battery charged. It all starts with a simple step, telling those you care about to be ready for the worst. So start a conversation and plan for emergencies together. Get more tips at ready.gov/start. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Texting terms at unlock.com/SMS. Privacy policy at unlock.com/privacy-policy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Text EQUITY to 865-865 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Text EQUITY to 865-865. Text the word EQUITY to 865-865. Text EQUITY to 865-865 now.
Ask about all we can now do at the Pro Desk. The Home Depot Pro. It's about time.
Atlanta Braves baseball on the Braves Radio Network is lit by the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. Bring the heat.
This is John Michaels. Don't miss Atlanta Braves today and your chance to win a pair of Braves tickets every weekday morning on The Locker Room during our 7 a.m. hour on the radio home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan.
On to the bottom of the 11th, Aaron Bunner will be on the mound for the 30th time this year in 29 games, 40 punch-outs in 37 innings. Last time we saw him was Saturday as an opener against Baltimore, punch-out 5 in 2 1/3. We're going to get some strikeouts here.
And left on left versus Nick Kurtz. First pitch he sees is a called strike. Well, the reason we're still playing is because of this man. Kurtz, against the lefty Dylan Lee, hit a home run over the left field wall in the 8th inning that tied the game at 4. Been tied ever since. Now we're in the 11th. Rooker, the runner, at second. Ball low and outside, missed with a sweeper. Braves have used Strider, Lee, Hernandez, Iglesias, Johnson, and now Bummer on the mound. And now it's Bummer trying to dodge some bullets in the 11th, get us to the 12th inning. 1-1 to Kurtz. And a strike right on the outside corner with a sinker. Bummer, a glance to second. 1-2 to the plate. Low and outside. Good stop again by Murphy.
Kurtz has had some pretty good at-bats so far in this game.
I think he's the guy who scares you the most.
He does.
Just the way that he's been swinging it. And that's a statement because they got some really good sticks in their order. Butler and Rooker, Sodestrom, Muncy. But Kurtz has really been swinging a hot bat. 2-2 pitch, not here. Swing and a miss at a curveball for strike 3. Aaron Bummer starts out the inning with a strikeout of Nick Kurtz. That brings Miguel Andujar to the plate. They will intentionally put him on and face the lefty Tyler Soderstrom.
Love what Bummer's been doing with that curveball, too. Last year was all sweepers. This year he's put in that curveball, a little more vertical break, holding the play a little bit more, and it's been a weapon for him.
A double play into the bottom of the 10th. When you get a ground ball right here, they could turn 2 and get us into the 12th inning. Runners at first and second, 1 down. First pitch, shot up the middle, base it into right center. Around third base, Rooker. He sprints for the plate. This is about to hurt. A's win. The A's celebrate around Tyler Soderstrom out at second base. He hit a 3-run homer to give the A's the early lead in the first inning. And several hours later, it's a base hit up the middle past Albies into center field to score Brent Rooker and give the A's a 5-4 win in 11 innings and with it the series. So the A's continue to celebrate. And for the Braves, they will head to St. Louis with a really bad taste in their mouth. For the A's in the 11th, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors and 2 men left. Final score in 11 innings, A's 5, Braves 4. Back with the totals after this.
Good call. They're great in baseball games, and they're even better when you need a law firm. If you've been in an auto accident and need legal representation, do yourself a favor and get the best call there is. One call, that's all. With Ken Nugent and his team. Ken's team fights for you and sticks with you from start to finish, working hard to get you your money quick. Give Ken and his team a call. 404-CALL-KEN.
One call, that's all.
Kenneth S. Nugent, PC, Attorneys at Law. 1355 Peachtree Street Northeast, Suite 1000, Atlanta, Georgia, 30309.
You know what my favorite thing about Braves games are? Everything. The crowds and the food and the baseballs and the food and the cheering and the food. Kind of like how everything at Cortland's Apartments is my favorite. Hi, I'm Cordy, Cortland's spokespug, here to tell you about the awesome live and play spaces at Cortland and the amazing resident service. That's probably why they were ranked #1 apartment brand on Reputation.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H2025, compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854, 888-780-6854, or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
Sally from finance loves fly fishing. She used to spend her weekend surrounded by receipts. Then she switched her company to Ramp. Now, spend is all under control, all in one place. Her team submits their expenses with a text, and she can close the books without all the busy work. So Sally's weekends are all her own, surrounded by fish, not receipts. Switch your business to Ramp.com and love finance again.
Fun fact, you can't get pregnant every day. You're only fertile for 6 days, ovulation day and the 5 days leading up to it. Natural Cycles is the only birth control app that can pinpoint your fertile window by analyzing your hormone-driven temperature trends. It's more than just a basic cycle tracking app. Natural Cycles is the only FDA-cleared and CE-marked birth control app and has helped millions prevent and plan for pregnancy naturally. Save 15% when you sign up today with code RADIO15. Learn more at naturalcycles.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Your burger is served, and this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers.
Financing through Southeast Toyota Finance. $28.64 monthly payment for every $1,000 financed. Excludes tax tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details.
When you're looking for leading cardiac care, look to Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with 95% patient recommendations. You could say we're #1 in the heart of Georgia. We lead with 100 dedicated cardiovascular doctors, so you'll know your heart is in the best hands. We lead with compassion, because you are at the heart of our care. Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with heart.
Don't miss an incredible lineup of Braves giveaways this season, including bobbleheads, collectibles, and a replica jersey. Visit Braves.com/promos to see them all.
Finn here. Don't miss Atlanta Braves today and your chance to win a pair of Braves tickets every weekday morning in the locker room during the 7 a.m. hour on the radio home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan.
A's beat the Braves 5-4 in 11 innings. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow night in St. Louis when the Braves and the Cardinals get together at Busch Stadium. We'll be on the air at 7 o'clock Eastern with a Ford leadoff show, and then Nick and I have the first pitch at 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 Central. Grant Holmes on the mound for the Braves. He's 4-8 with a 3.44 ERA. Southpaw Matthew Liberatore going for the Redbirds. He's 6-6 with a 3.70 ERA. So for the fellas back in studio, Joe Virgin and Chris Thames. Also for Nick Green and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. I'm Ben Ingram saying so long and good evening from Sutter Health Park in Sacramento, California, where the A's beat the Braves 5-4 in 11 innings. Stay tuned for the Hyundai postgame show starting right now with the Baird Sallee.
Thank you very much, Ben. Let's get to our Xfinity play of the game, and it came off the bat of Ozzy Albies with the game tied at 3. Ozzy hit a solo home run to right. It's his first home run since May 29th and gave the Braves the lead. Xfinity knows live baseball is better with less freezing at the plate. That's why we deliver Wi-Fi built for streaming with ultra-low lag. Get the fastest connection to the Braves and stream more of the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Totals, highlights, and sound from the clubhouse coming up after the break. You're listening to the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to Atlanta Braves Baseball on the Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce. This broadcast of Atlanta Braves Baseball is a presentation of the Atlanta Braves and Dickey Broadcasting Company, Atlanta. Any use of the accounts, descriptions, and audio of today's game without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves Major League Baseball Club and Dickey Broadcasting Company is strictly prohibited. Don't move, because the Hyundai Postgame Show is up next on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce.
Good call. They're great in baseball games, and they're even better when you need a law firm. If you've been in an auto accident and need legal representation, do yourself a favor and get the best call there is. One call, that's all. With Ken Nugent and his team. Ken's team fights for you and sticks with you from start to finish, working hard to get you your money quick. Give Ken and his team a call. 404-CALL-KEN.
One call, that's all.
Kenneth S. Nugent, PC, Attorneys at Law. 1355 Peachtree Street Northeast, Suite 1000, Atlanta, Georgia, 30309.
Anytime, Digi Games are online.
Digi Games from the Georgia Lottery are online with over 50 fun games, plus your favorite draw games. Mega Millions, Powerball, Keno, Cash 3, Cash 4, Fantasy 5, and Cash Pop.
Digi Games, draw games, it's all online.
Win money on your phone, tablet, or laptop at PlayDigi.com. Play responsibly.
Hope. It's more than a word. It's a breakthrough in the making. At City of Hope, we're pushing the boundaries of science, targeting cancer at the molecular level, with teams of experts working together to personalize a treatment plan right down to your DNA with unprecedented speed, making every second count, with appointments in as little as 24 hours. City of Hope, advancing cancer care at life-saving speed. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
You shouldn't need a degree in finance to choose a checking account. That's why we made Truist One Checking. No trade-offs, no compromise, no hassle. Just the stuff you want from a bank that cares. And that means no overdraft fees, lots of practical perks, and automatic upgrades. Truist One Checking. One simple choice. Visit Truist.com/one. Truist.com/ONE. Truist Bank, member FDIC.
The original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It's the perfect balance of peppers, vinegar, and the salty tears of Mets fans. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
Hard hit ball to short, scooped up and tossed to second. Quick turnaround, it's going to be close. Throws it to first, and he's out. Double play.
A Braves double play is a well-oiled machine, just like Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We'll change your oil in about 15 minutes while you stay in your car. The only thing that'll be out here is your old oil. Drive into your neighborhood Atlanta location today. No appointment needed. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Braves fans, this is Mike Morgan, founder and CEO of 13 Heroes. Like you, I was devastated when tragedy struck in 2021, killing 13 U.S. service members in Afghanistan. From then, I immediately founded 13 Heroes for a way to give back to the families who lost their loved ones. 13 Heroes is a premium, award-winning line of spirits with the purest and smoothest liquid on the market. Please help turn tragedy into legacy by picking up a bottle of 13 Heroes at your local bottle shop or visit 13heroes.com. Proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Other meal deals leave you craving more.
But wait, there's Marco's.
Marco's Pizza gives you more with our new More menu. More pizza, savory sides, decadent desserts, and more. Starting at just $5 each when you spend $7.99 or more. Try Marco's More menu.
But wait, new breadsticks.
Oh, yeah. Try Marco's More menu.
But wait, new 6-piece wings.
Try Marco's.
But wait, new chocolate Cinesquares.
We're gonna need more airtime. Minimum spend required. Use